Nobody. Nobody. No.
Running it down on these niggas. Sex, drugs, money, and murder, my nigga. You know how we did it, my nigga. Still be painting them bitches, my nigga. Ripping that raw and fucking your bitches. Sex, drugs, money, and murder. 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 Niggas, they never gon' hurt you. Niggas will never will hurt you. Sex, drugs, money, and murder. Sex, drugs, money, and murder.
How the traps right, understand how to get that. Ran down on them niggas with they flip back. Knew I never seen none of nigga live like that. I was still getting stacks back. Had to fuck around getting them packs back. Niggas.
Woo! Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Bulletz Gotti Show 2.0. Make sure y'all smash that like button. Share this live. It's gonna be a legendary live. You know, the last time I did a live like this that was legendary was LaTanya Jones, man. How many of y'all remember LaTanya Jones, man? I interviewed her. It was a masterful interview. I didn't let nobody attack Tanya Jones. I didn't let nobody come up there and attack LaTanya Jones, because one thing about Bulletz Gotti, I'm fair, I'm neutral, I'm honest, and I'm not a D-rider. I'm straight to the point, you know. And my guest tonight, you know, this evening is VS. She's a very controversial person. You know, I heard a lot about her and a controversy, but I don't like to hear what people say about a person. I want to meet a person and get to know who they are. You feel me? Like, that's one thing about me. I like to know who you are. I like to fill people out and see what they are about. See, one thing about the Bulletz Gotti Show, we are fair and honest over here. We are fair people. You know, and I got a lot of haters. Don't get me wrong. Like, people make a lot of lies about the kid. You know, they talk about Jesus. Who am I? You feel me? They talk about Jesus. Who am I? So when y'all talk about Bulletz Gotti, I'm the GOAT. You hear me? And when y'all make those lies about the kid, it's cool. It don't bother me, bro. Because at the end of the day, we've been winning for so long that a lot of these hateful individuals and even these hateful women and men that make live streams about me, I don't care what you guys got to say, man. God got me, man. You hear me? God got a nigga, man. I'm blessed, man. I'm God's son, bro. Niggas can't stop. Y'all can't stop the progress, and y'all damn sure can't stop the motion, man. You know, we've been winning. You know, we've been winning. You know what I'm saying? Y'all been spinning, we've been winning. You know, and that's all good, though. I tell people, all my YouTubers out there, you know what I'm saying, that got great channels, keep doing what you're doing. But I have my guest. I'm going to introduce her. VS, she's here. I'm going to bring her up. And we're going to be respectful. We're going to have a good conversation. We're going to enjoy this conversation. We're going to learn a lot. And this is going to be an impactful show. So make sure y'all share this live. And let me bring her up right now. Peace and love. How are you?
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, I'm good. Welcome.
Hold on, so we're gonna do the live and I'm not gonna be able to see you?
Oh no, I'm about to cam up. Hold on. I'm about to cam up. Hold on. Hold on. I just wanted to set everything up over here. I'm about to cam up right now. Yeah. So how you doing, VS?
I'm doing awesome. Can't complain.
That's good.
I'm a little hesitant. I've been getting a lot of backlash.
Oh, about me?
About this interview. So I didn't do my homework on you. So, you know, I had to rush and I'm seeing stuff or whatever, you know, but you know, I'm a controversial person too. So I just can't go off of hearsay, because if that's the case, people do me the same way, you know.
Listen, VS, let me say this, right? you know, before we segue into the interview, a lot of people, right, on YouTube, have a lot of negative things about me, right? To say a lot of negative things, whether it's the ZXs, whether it's the Uncle Shugs or the Clyde Divas, but they never tell you that I didn't act on against these people on any malice or any violent or vile intent. These people target me, they dox me, and I had to get ugly with a lot of people. I didn't want to do that. I try to come with peace. I try to come with open arms. I'm a good person. I help people. I'm a Cancer. One thing about us Cancers, you fuck us over, we'll give you the horns. But other than that, we're fair people, and I'm a fair person. So I just want to let you know that I'm a fair person, and I'm a good, loyal person. And I know the same about you. You're a loyal person till people cross you. So it's understandable, VS. But let's get to the show. I want you to introduce yourself to my audience, and basically, you know, we get to talking about everything.
I am the one and only VS Icon, VS, TSEC, the Rebukers, She God. Just some of the names that people know me as.
Okay. So VS, what really got you into YouTube?
Well, what got me into YouTube initially is my God-given gifts, which are doing hair, natural hair, veganism, painting, art, getting antique items, doing upholstery on them, reselling. So I do a lot of stuff like that. Okay.
How long you been a vegan?
I'm currently not vegan.
Oh, you currently, but you was a vegan. Before?
The name just stuck. Yeah, I was vegan for 5 years, and I did that for health reasons, though.
Okay. Understandable. I was you know, when I was younger, before I started eating meat, I basically loved to eat vegetables. I did a lot of juice, and I grew up around the whole vegan lifestyle. And then when I got older, I just, you know, got into, you know, eating meat and stuff, but I eat it in moderation. So, you know, and I tell people, if you're going to eat meat, eat it in moderation. So I get what you mean.
Yeah.
So, Art, so you love to draw?
More of paint, not draw per se.
Okay, paint. Okay.
And I like to create stuff. I used to create like hair bows and like I'll take head scarves and do different little designs and stuff like that or whatever. I used to have locks in my hair, so I would get different things. I could get necklaces and remake necklaces and do different little things and put it in my hair or whatever, you know. So stuff like that.
Oh, that's good. That's definitely good. You talented. I'm not gonna lie, you talented.
I got the most support when I did that stuff. I was in the conscious community when I was doing stuff like that.
Oh, you into the conscious community? You into the conscious thing and all that, huh?
Yeah, I did that for a good while, and then I lost my page. I had got up to almost 20,000, a little bit over 20,000 subscribers. So what I did was I got a little greedy. So I started leading off into doing what I was telling you about, the hair, the jewelry, and the upholstery and all that stuff. And I would at that time I was showing my family, I was showing my day-to-day movements, and when I do people hair, I would video doing their hair. But then I got a little bit greedy. I started uploading. I was working this job, and I would get off 4 o'clock in the morning, and every morning Steve Harvey would be on. And
you used to listen to Steve Harvey too, huh?
Well, I started streaming the jokes. I wouldn't do the strawberry letter, but I would do the nephew Tommy jokes. It'd be like 3 minutes. So I would post his jokes online before he could even post his jokes, right? So I started. I guess he didn't catch on at first, but after a year, I was making so much money off his stuff. I mean, all his jokes was like, I had like 1 million views off his jokes. And so he found me on Facebook. I don't know how. And he started asking me nicely to take his stuff down. And I was like, fuck it. You know, because the money was good. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't do it. So he did give me an opportunity to take it down, and I wouldn't do it. So then he took my channel.
Wow.
Yeah, I deserved it. I deserve it because he actually gave me an opportunity, but it was just hard for me to let it go, you know.
Mhm.
So he
No,
did
no,
what he
no.
was supposed to.
You know something though, like back in those days, like on YouTube, because I remember like in YouTube when people reposted, and I'm not gonna lie, it was a lot of channels that was reposting a lot of videos, and they was getting crazy subscribers and doing crazy numbers. That
Yeah.
was actually when YouTube. I'm not gonna lie, that was the best time of YouTube, because now
Yeah.
YouTube is so different than how it was back then, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was me and this other guy. We was tearing Nephew Tommy up. And even me and him started battling because he was like, I was putting videos up before me, then he'll put videos up before me, and it wasn't even our stuff. But me and this other dude started battling about who's gonna put the videos up first or whatever. So yeah, that was a nice moment though. But I was mad because I actually lost my own personal content, and that's the reason why I'm really big on not posting people's stuff. I try to be creative, use my own ideas, and not use other people's stuff.
Yeah, that's one thing I hate about YouTube. Like, even though you may use other people's content, it do hurt because you'll lose a lot of content that you work so hard, and then because I lost my channel off a copyright strike, so I already know. When you lose your channel from a copyright strike, it's kind of hard because you lost all your content, and if you did not save none of your content, it's hard to get that same content back. So it's very hard. So that's why I tell like you said, just do your own personal content, because at the end of the day, it's not going to hurt. You still going to have your content, and you're not taking from others. So it's best to do that as a content creator, because when you take from other people's content, then they'll flag your channel, and it'll be hard. And be honest, this is my third channel, VS. This is my third channel, and I'm gonna be honest. Please respect the guidelines. I tell people. Respect the copyrights, respect all the community guidelines, because once you lose your channel, it's very hard to work it, and soon you just gonna get tired and don't want to do it no more. So it's very hard to just focus, just keep focused and respect everything, and try to network.
Exactly. But even when I lost that channel, I left for like 2 years because I was fucked up behind it. But when I came back, people still remember me, and I came back doing other stuff, and they still remember me. So I was like, damn, okay. So every time I leave and I come back, it's still somebody who remember me. So it's never been hard for me to restart up my channels.
That's good. That's good. That's good. That means you got a loyal fan base, VS. Long as that's what I tell people. When people know your name and you have a loyal fan base and people is loyal to you, people gonna continue to watch you. That's one thing. Like when I lost my channel, VS, my people came back. People that was rocking with me when I first came to YouTube in 2018, they came back to my channel and was rocking with me. So I'm lucky to have supporters like that, because a lot of times people don't know what those real support base is, because those same people are gonna come back. They're gonna find your channel. They're gonna subscribe. They're gonna support. They're gonna be there. But when you got people that think, oh, I got fans here, or I'm a clout chase you. No, that's not loyal supporters. That's people that just there to watch for the chaos. When you got people that been there from the beginning, those are loyal supporters. Keep those people. Those are your real supporters. Those are the people that's going to put money in your pocket. Those are the ones that's going to be there all the time and support you. Those are that's like family. That's your family right there, really, because they are loyal. They're loyal to you and you only. Yeah, but so VS, when you came back, right? Is that when you got into the beef sector, right?
No, I've been in the beef sector. I was in the beef sector 3 years ago.
Oh, okay. So
it's been 5 years total, but I mean, because even while I was gone, my name was still ringing, so I still consider the 3 years I was gone, I was still here.
Okay. So around that time, that's when because I remember the beef sector how it started. That's when T.S. Madison and Kaya and all them. That's around that time. Yeah, they was running things. I remember because I was watching at that time. That's when they was real big in the sector at that time. Yeah. So tell me, like, how was it from like you doing the reactions of the Nephew Tommy content to now just being in the content where you're doing your own personal content and being in the sector where it gets crazy, because the beef sector, I know how the women over there do. They get crazy over there. and they
Yeah.
and they really don't play no games. You know, y'all about y'all business over there, but y'all loyal people. I want to give that about y'all sector. Y'all loyal people, and if they don't like you, they gonna tell you. You know, so that's one thing I respect about your sector. So tell me, how was it? You know, coming back after losing that channel that you lost.
Well, so I did the conscious community stuff, which I told you about. So that's one sector I'm in. Then that's when I got into the adding the comedy stuff into. I wasn't doing reaction. I was just uploading his stuff and posting it, you know. So when I left and came back, I started watching T.S. Madison and Kaya. Then they broke up. When they broke up, there was nowhere to go. So I started going live and just talking about, you know, are they gonna get back together? You know, who support who? And you know, just kind of not talking shit so much, but just talking. And then so there's a lady named Miss Gina, Queen of Talk. She started doing commentary off of my video because she was saying I was defending Kaya more than T.S. Madison. Yeah, she liked T.S. Madison more than Kaya. So that created a little beef. And then there's a young man.
Hold on, yes. Is that around the time? Is that around the time the whole thing with Kaya and Tommy and T.S.? That's around that same time period. Because I remember, you know, T.S. Madison was on Tommy's show and all that, and I know they had a little issue. Is that around that time?
I don't think T.S. Madison was on. I'm talking about nephew Tommy.
No. Tommy Sotomayor I'm talking about. The VS.
I'm not talking about him.
Oh. Okay.
I'm talking about nephew Tommy from off Steve Harvey show.
Oh, okay. So no, finish what you were saying again about the whole T.S. Madison and
Yeah, it was just people just started doing commentary off of me talking about are they gonna get back together? You know, who are rooting for more? So that's where Jay Wilson came from. That's where this guy named Conscious TV. He wears the wig. So he started doing commentary. Miss Gina started doing commentary. Tracy was kind of, you know, roundabout, but she wasn't showing herself at that time. So that's kind of like the core that kind of started everything else.
Oh, okay. So that's how everything started. So around that time, so when the whole thing, so when you came back, so how was like your like with the whole thing? So did it start?
You talking about recent? You talking about a month ago?
No, went back.
A month ago?
Back. Yeah.
Okay.
Back.
Yeah, well, I came back on what was it, February the 5th or 6th, something like that.
Okay.
I mean, I came back. I already knew how I was gonna come back. Everything that I said I was gonna do, everything that I ever thought about, dreamed about, said I was gonna do, I did it. I did that and more. So I already knew I was gonna come back, and I was gonna, you know, debunk some lies. I was gonna straighten out some bullshit. People who was getting these views and numbers, I already knew I was gonna snatch them or attempt to. I was gonna pick up the money that I left on the floor when I left here. All the people who think they the shit, I was gonna let people know, no, do not be fooled. These motherfuckers ain't the shit. I was gonna make motherfuckers bow down. I already knew I was gonna do that. Everything that happened was gonna happen. I just didn't know it was gonna be that damn easy. It was very easy.
You know something, VS? I'm kind of like you a little bit when it come to like going to people's platform and basically, you know, taking their followers and doing what they do. And
not taking. But letting them get to know me, and if they like me, they'll join me and still be with who they with. You know what I'm saying? You know, I ain't trying to take nobody, but I want them to get to know me.
Yeah. So VS, like when you was going, because I heard the stories. I heard, you know, basically what happened and the whole situation that happened and how, you know, when you was going from YouTube. So, because what happened was I had watched a video. I think this situation was like 2019 or 2018 that situation happened of VS.
Yeah, 2019.
Oh, 2019. I remember
the New Year's going to 2020.
Yeah, so when I was watching my channel, I had my first channel. I think I had my first channel, my second channel, and I was watching the beef sector, and I heard they said it was an altercation that happened in IHOP with two women, and it was a verbal conversation that led to an assault. That's what I heard, and both parties was going back and forth online. So in details, you don't have to disclose anything if you don't want to.
Yeah.
But what I heard about the IHOP gate and the whole thing with you and the girl Shireen and everything, like how did it start? Like where did it begin? Like how did you and her? Because I always wanted to hear your side because I heard her side, but I never got to hear your side. So I always wanted to hear, like, how did it start on your side of things?
Well, 2 years prior to that incident, someone had followed my son into his college and took pictures of him going to class. And I never could figure out who it was. But I always said, if I catch somebody following me and you let me catch you, I don't know what's going to happen. But so I had 2 years to let that fester inside of me because you following my damn child. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And, and I'm like, somebody gonna get the brunt of the broom. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not a fighter. I ain't pretending like I'm a fighter, but I'm not no weak person either. I'm gonna defend myself, and you don't know, people go crazy, people snap, and that.
Listen, no, you're right about that. Listen, let me tell you something, VS. People let me tell you, like, I'll be honest about myself. When I first came on YouTube, I didn't know the games of YouTube that people play. People went on my Facebook, took pictures of my mother, my grandmother. They put my mother's phone number on YouTube. They put my address, where my mother lived, on YouTube. They put even my residence that I live now on YouTube. So I know how it is to be on go mode when somebody is messing with your family, when you are on YouTube and they don't have nothing to do with your YouTube channel. That's a problem. And a lot of times people need to respect people and respect people's privacy, because we all at the end of the day have families, and we don't want our families to be attacked. But when you start wanting to stalk and you want to do all the wrong things, then it comes to a point that you're going to have to do what you have to do. So I get where you're coming from. So, you can continue, VS.
Yeah, well, I'm not making like I'm innocent, but what I'm saying is I don't come for people first. It's just that people can't take me, because when they come for me, I come so much harder. Even if you blow a little wind on me, I'm gonna come like a tornado. So that was the thing. People would come at me, like poking at me, and then I would just come out the blue on some crazy ass shit. And they were like, "Oh, I'm going to the police." I'm like, "Well, you fucking with me, But this particular lady, it was strange because I never knew her. To this day, this woman say me and her talk behind the scenes, and we know each other. Like, bitch, I don't know you. It's very strange. I blocked the lady from my YouTube channels. I blocked her from my email. And so the last straw was she hit me up on Instagram, and she said, it was just weird. She said, "Hey, I got some furniture for you." And I was like, "Bitch, kill yourself." So the next day is when we was at IHOP. I was there with somebody else. And when she showed up, she introduced herself and she said, "Oh, my name is such and such." And then she said, "Well, if it was left up to you, I'd be dead." So right then and there, my antenna went up. It's like, oh, so this the bitch who I've been blocking, and you started following me. And I just told, now think about it, you just tell somebody kill themselves, they in front of your face. You ain't come here for a hug. You came here.
Yeah, because yes, when I saw the video, right, I saw that because she walked up to you first, right? You was sitting there at the IHOP, because I watched the video.
So she came and sat down in front of me and did some kind of doing some like, I'm like, okay, all right,
Yeah, and I saw like when she stood up and you stood up and you walked out, and then after I didn't see the whole like the punch part. I heard when they come back in. Oh, it wasn't.
It wasn't a punch at all.
Oh,
I pushed the doors with my hand. That was the noise you heard. Boom! I pushed the doors open with my hand, and this is what her story differs from mine. We were literally face to face, talking. And then, I put her in a hole that she couldn't get out of and went to the ground with her. And I was talking shit. I just had her locked up. She couldn't move a muscle. And when she did try to get up out of it, I just squeezed. You know how you playing with a cat or something or a dog? And you let them know, bitch, I got the power. So I just gripped up on her to let her know, oh, bitch, I ain't giving you all of me. I just letting her feel like it could go way different, And then, but I had snapped. I didn't know what I was doing, when I realized what was happening, somebody was tapping me on my shoulder, and he was like, "Ma'am, ma'am, ma'am, ma'am," and then I looked up and I was like, "Fuck," because I had snapped.
Mm-hmm.
The story is simple as that. I call it a DDT. I just took her down and I locked her up. It wouldn't no pow pow pow. Like, now, to be honest, had I known I was gonna spend 4 days in jail and have all the big ass charges on me, I probably should have got a couple of kicks and licks in and turned the phone on it, because a wig did fall off her head and all that stuff, whatever. But that's not me naturally. I'm not that kind of person,
So let me say this, VS. So, like, because I heard that basically, when the altercation happened and everything, that they had a ban, like that the state banned you from going online. Is that true, or that was something made up, that you couldn't come online and come on YouTube, or you was able to come on YouTube but you didn't want to?
No, it was her request, because she was embarrassed, because even in court, she wouldn't come inside the courtroom. They said the victim is afraid to be in the courtroom with me. So she stayed in another room. I was in the courtroom, me and my family or whatever, my friends or whatever. And what we did was, my lawyer would go talk to the DA, and it was like that. So I never saw her ever, because she said she was scared.
Okay. So you had non-contact when you was going inside the court. You didn't see her, so it was basically she'll come in.
They had her in a special witness room because she's afraid of me.
Okay.
Which was some bullshit, but it is what it is. And as far as that situation, one of the stipulations she requested was for me not to be online because of the embarrassment it caused of it being shown online. But even with me offline, other people still uploaded and still played it. So I'm just like, they still drug her. I ain't have to be here. So I mean, they wanted me off. That's fine. That's cool.
So during that time,
I didn't die. I was fine.
Yeah. So VS, during that time, like when you basically left YouTube and you basically took the break from YouTube, what was you like doing? Like, was you watching YouTube, or you was just dealing with everyday life?
Nope. I actually cut off everybody and everything pertaining to YouTube. Even people who I was cool with, I just cut everybody off because I didn't want to be distracted. Now, I started off with about 8 people, who I stayed in contact with, and that dwindled down to maybe 3. Because people was getting on my nerve. They was like, "Girl, this was going on like this," and I'm like, I don't care. It got to the point where I said, "Okay, I don't want to hear." Now later on, when it was getting closer to the time for me to get off, I was like, oh, "Okay, well now I'm prepared to hear stuff," but I had to be focused. You know what I mean? So that's kind of what it was.
So
but a lot of stuff was happening was rude though, because people would hit me up and they were like, "Hey, happy birthday, Brianna is live, everybody's telling you happy birthday and she's getting cash apps." And I was like, why would somebody be going live on my birthday and people cash apping them? Now they're not saying, okay, so here's the kicker. Okay, the content creator might not be saying, "I'm taking money for VS," but if you saying, "Here go a cash app," and they know that me and the person talk, or they think we talk, and you saying happy birthday VS, and I got loyal supporters, what do you think they gonna do?
They gonna take the cash app. They're not doing it for you.
They're gonna start thinking the person's giving me some money, and that was not the case. And I was telling people, I don't talk to Brianna. I don't talk to Bless Watkins. I don't talk to any of these people.
Hey,
and they
something?
yes, you do.
Hey, VS, I had a run-in with Brianna and Bless Watkins. Bless Watkins tried to lie and said I porn-bombed her channel. I never porn-bombed that woman's channel. She kicked me off her live, and somebody else porn-bombed her. I don't do things like that. That's a misconception they put out there. And
Are
then
you
the
sure?
Brianna girl.
A lot of stuff about you now. I've been hearing some stuff about you now. You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I heard you with that nasty. You be doing the nasty and stuff online, so I don't know. I couldn't get all the research on you, but I got a little something.
Hey, but with Brianna, I'm gonna be honest. I went on her channel. I tried to support her platform, and she came at me, and I had to go back at her and shut her down, and then her people left her. You know, her people left her. Her and the girl, Kimmy, started beefing. All these people started beefing with each other. And one thing I'm gonna be honest with you. One thing I notice about these YouTube beefs is that they stage it for views. You know, it's not real issues. It's people that's trying to get clout and trying to get cash apps, and they are mad at other people that's getting donations and support base. So they'll stage a beef, they'll stage drama. And let me be honest. When I heard that you returned back to YouTube, and I was seeing how people was basically trying to piggyback off of you, and was coming on your platform trying to get some of your viewers, and not only that, trying to come over there and try to be fake friends and all that. I was like, wait a minute, they being fake. They don't really. And then they was talking smack about her. Now she comes back, they want to try to play up in her face, you know. But my grandma. You say you was a Scorpio, right? You a Scorpio, right, VS? My grandmother's a Scorpio, and one thing I know about Scorpios is y'all sense fake shit. Y'all know bullshit. Y'all cut it down the middle, and y'all don't take no shit when people lying. You know, when people lie on y'all names, y'all don't. It's not gonna end well for the people that's lying on their names. You gonna get called out on the bullshit, and you gonna get called out on the carpet. You know, y'all don't take no shit. So when I see these people was trying to play up in your face and try to be fake, I say, you know what? I'm gonna reach out to VS. I'm gonna come on her platform because I want to understand why is people have so much animosity towards this woman, and she just a person that just says fake shit.
Especially coming back, I came back totally different. I'm not doing any old school gimmicks or whatever. I'm coming back with God on my side. I'm doing my interviews. I'm doing original content. I don't put their names in the titles. None of that stuff. They got my name in their titles, but I'm not doing any. I'm not using their content. I'm ignoring the hell out of them. And I'm like, first off, I had an issue with going outside the sector. They was like, oh, you need to catch up. This is the new thing. We go outside. Oh, that's what y'all do. All right, let me do that then. I start going outside the sector, doing the same thing, snatching numbers, getting to know people. Hell, I'm having a great time in the Mo3 sector. Whether they think I'm getting ate up or not, I'm having a good time. I met some great people.
Hey, BS, why they mad at you going into the Mo3 sector? Because I see people, you know, they was like, oh, we don't want her in the sector. She trying to do this. Like, I was watching channels and I'm saying to myself, these same people that's mad at you, VS, was going into the beef sector. That was going into the Mo3 sector trying to get subscribers, followers, and people to donate. And the people just wasn't rocking with them because they're not genuine. Yeah. So if people like VS and they like her platform and she's a genuine person, that's why she has 800 and 600 people and thousands of people watching her, because she's genuine. That's why her channel is slowly growing, because she's genuine to her subscribers.
And I told them my intentions. Like I didn't come fake. And I was like, no, I'm coming over here. I want some attention. I want some numbers. I want to bring y'all back over here. I'm trying to get my money up. You know, I want to have a good time. So I didn't come with no lies.
No, you didn't. You didn't. You was being honest. You was being honest. And that's why I didn't understand why like everybody was mad. Like when I saw I heard that people was coming up there trying to audition for you. They was coming up there trying to.
We just having fun. That's just having fun. That was just having fun. Talking the mod stick challenge. Just see, that's what we used to do back in the day, having fun. I want to bring that back, you know. And then when I feel like myself, like getting back angry, or if I feel like I gotta really like get at somebody, I'll log off. And that's why I say, all right, y'all, I'm finna take a couple days off and I'm finna pray. And that's what I do. And that only happened like once where I got really agitated, and you know, the Applegate thing. I said, let me get off of here, because I got there was some things happening, and I was like, shit. All right, let me go and take a chill pill. So that's what I did.
No, you did the right thing. Listen, VS, one thing I learned, you gotta say God bless you to people, you know, and leave it up to God, because you know people will, you know, drag you there to get to the where it's not your comfort zone. and make you want to get into drama and push your buttons. You know, I got a short temper, and I'm starting to say God bless you people. I'm not gonna argue because that's all people want to do is take you out your comfort zone, mess up with your happiness. You know, you in a good space. I could tell you in a good space. You know, and seeing that you happy and you're not trying to be on no drama, they shouldn't even be trying to insinuate you to be in drama.
Exactly.
They shouldn't even try to drag you into drama. When I saw how men and women was using your name as clickbait, I'm like, why is these people? Y'all could be talking about something totally different, talk about things that's going on in the world or whatever. Y'all basically is just up here talking about this woman. This woman is not here to bother you. She's not there to even drag. Like when I saw grown men trying to beat with a woman, because they didn't do what they want, or they ain't made them look a certain type of way. You know,
I ain't giving them no attention.
No attention. And let me tell you something, VS. Like, I'm gonna be honest, right? The two gentlemen that you had on your platform, Uncle Suge, right? And you had him on your platform recently, and even the ZX dude that always like to come and do videos about you, and he was on your platform one time. That man, that gentleman, I try to work with that gentleman because I saw people targeting this gentleman. I saw people basically saying that this gentleman was doing this, but I was like, wow, this man, he's looked like he's donating to his community. He's giving coats out. He's an older black man in his 50s. So I was like, okay, I want to support this brother. He's doing something that I would like to respect. But then I started seeing, oh no, this man is a troll. This man's calling CPS on women that got children. This not you got your own child, your own daughter. Why are you calling CPS on this woman? And then when you call the CPS on the woman, you basically telling this woman that you gonna buy her land. This is not your daughter. You have a daughter that doesn't even want to deal with you, sir. But you telling this woman that you are going to buy her land after you called CPS on her. These guys are characters, and this is a 50-something-year-old man picking on women.
And that's why I'm just doing a strong ignore. Like I said, well, not like I said, but the other day, I allowed him on the platform for about 2 or 3 minutes, and that was talk to Cookie, who was on my platform. But beyond that, he won't ever touch my stuff. That's not. I don't know him. I don't want to get to know him. He was on my platform before. I gave him the opportunity. He's not my style, not my cup of tea. And if I'm not his, that's fine. I don't put his name in any of my titles because I wouldn't make no money off of him. You know?
Yeah, he's a clout chaser, VS. He's a clout chaser. Keep doing what you're doing. He's a clout chaser. You know, he came in there clout chasing off of Fire Babe. You know, he was trying to get clout off of her and other women over there, and it didn't work for him. And one thing I don't like about men, right? And I tell this to the men in here, and I let me say this right now. I call men and women out on their bullshit. I don't have no picks, but I don't go around trying to pick on women. That's disgusting. I got a mother, got a grandmother, all that picking on women, bullying women, because you see them got more views and more subscribers and real supporters. That's jealousy. How the hell you gonna be jealous of a woman? You got a dick and they got a pussy. How you mad at a fucking woman? Like, I don't get men like that. Those are not real men. Those are men that are closeted homosexual males that don't like women, that want to come out the closet, but they too scared to come out the closet because they want to still act like they still macho. They want to act like they alpha, and they don't. They more female than a female. They more female than a female. Anytime a man has to buck up and get tough and try to say, I'm a clout chaser woman, you a clown and a coward. You a clown and a coward. I don't respect men that target women. And I say this right now on my platform. I do not respect men that use women for content. You a clown. If you can't address a man, see, they can't address. I'm gonna say this right now, VS. He will never come on my platform and address me. I go to his platform to address. They don't address a man. They don't address a man. They block men. Block them out the chat. Block them out their studio. But when it's a woman, oh yeah, I'm tough. I'm tough with a woman because you's a coward. You was a coward.
Well, I did see a video he did earlier, like speaking on you, but I'm just like, I see more videos of him with his leg cocked up than videos of you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I did see some videos of you, but I'm just saying I saw more videos with his leg cocked up in the air posted. You know, so I'm just like, I just don't get it.
And VS, this man was on video, right? That had his legs up like a ballerina, propped up his booty like a woman. He was propping up his booty like a woman. Okay, wearing tights for a woman. This is a man that's 57 years old. He's a single man. He's not even with his children's mother. He doesn't even have a girlfriend. He don't have nothing. He's 57 years old, living by himself with no woman. What type of man is 57 years old? You don't got a woman. You don't got a girlfriend. You don't got a chick you dealing with. You are 57 years old by yourself with no woman. That's red flags there, brother. You is not coming out the closet. You not living your truth, brother. Live your truth. That's what I tell ZX. I tell people like a ZX 1400, a lot of these men, live your truth. You're miserable. You miserable. You mad at women and you getting in woman beef. One thing about me, I don't get in women beef. I learned along. I was raised by real men. We don't get in women beef. Women gonna deal in woman shit. That's woman shit. Real men don't get in woman drama, worrying about what women arguing about. I tell women all the time, that's your beef with that woman. That's not my beef. I don't get in that shit. But when you got grown men in their 50s and 40s getting into women beef, you's a clown.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't care so much about a dude arguing with a female if he would argue with men just as equally. It's like when it comes to the dude, you ain't got no smoke. But if it's a woman, you dragging her by her uterus and everything under the sun. But when it comes to a dude, you ain't got no smoke. And I'm just like, now that's what's weird to me, you know.
Yeah, that's corny. That's corny. You know, that's corny. You mad at women for no reason. Like the way he was mad at you, like you did something to this man.
And we would have known each other, right?
Yeah, like you didn't do nothing to him. He don't know you to even drag you like that. The way he was dragging you, talking all greasy. I'm like, he talking greasy to a woman. Number one, he don't know this woman. Number two, he don't have no issues with this woman. Number three, because this woman didn't want to support your platform,
and I'm not,
and didn't want to put you up, and didn't want to have you come up there and promote yourself. You all mad at her and making a whole campaign about this woman. That's what this dude does. He's a clown, and I had to distance myself from him because he's a clown. And other men, when I saw a video with other men that sent me the video of this man basically high off of cocaine, he got a coke problem, arguing with the police, arguing with the police. It's on video. Pulling a pistol out on a whole female, on the same woman that he's on the platform squashing beef with. He pulled the pistol out on her and said he was going to blow her face off. And told her, I'll shoot you in your ass right now if you don't move. So what type of man is you that you threatening a woman to shoot on her face, shoot on her ass, and then you got the nerve to talk about you for the grown folks and you for the community? No, you're not for the community. You a liar. You're a liar. You're not an elder. You a man stuck in his second childhood. You a confused black male. It's a lot of confused men like you. You a homo thug. Okay, you a homo thug, and you need to just be honest with yourself. Being that you a homo thug is to let the people know. Listen, brother, I'm ready to come out. Stop trying to beef with women because you got raised that they more woman than you, and you trying to be more woman than them.
I agree.
Stop being confused. If you confused and you ready to come out the closet, brother. Come out the closet and let the world know that, listen, I'm a confused 57-year-old black male. I still want to hold on to my masculinity. I still want to be an alpha, but I know that I'm not an alpha, that I'm a feminine black man that want to be more woman than black woman.
Yeah. And I definitely see the disdain for women who he has for women who like other women, for women who are bisexual or women who are gay totally, because we are able to take women. We able to get women. And he's like, well, how the fuck, it's a jealousy thing, because as soon as I came back, a lot of his supporters came over dick riding on me.
Yeah, but that's what he does. That's what he does. Listen, BS. When I read information that women that was his former moderators sent me about this man, that basically the Philadelphia Police Department, and I'm gonna say this right now on my platform, the Philadelphia Police Department, a Philadelphia officer called him the F-bomb in his face. Called him the F-bomb. Yes, called him the F-bomb in his face. Called him that. He called him that in his face.
Mm-hmm.
And he sued the Philadelphia Police Department for calling him some gay slurs and basically discriminating him, and he lost the lawsuit because he was in the car giving a man a fellatio. Okay?
Who are you talking about?
I'm talking about ZX. This is I'll send you the paperwork. It's online, Devon. You can look it up. I'll send you the paperwork so you can look it up and you can see it. It's on. You can find it. The police. He sued the Philadelphia Police Department for calling him gay slurs. Why would a cop call you a gay slur if you're not a gay man? A police officer not gonna call you those type of terms if you wasn't indulging in that type of activities in the vehicle.
Somebody's asking for your link.
Oh, they want the link. Hold on. And we're gonna be respectful. I'm gonna drop the link, but we're gonna be respectful, and we're not gonna have no disrespect up here. And I'm gonna put my banner because I don't want nobody pulling me. So let me get my banner up real quick. Hold on, because we want this is an impactful live. So if somebody coming up here trying to troll or whatever, we got the banner up. I just want y'all to know that. So be respectful on this live stream. The link is in the chat. Be respectful. You want to ask any questions, be respectful. Hit that like button, share this live. Salute to everybody in the chat. Whoever want to come up here, like I said, the link is there. But yeah, like I was saying, VS, is that this man got caught in that act, and if the police department is saying that about you, sir, you need to check yourself. You need to check yourself, and he needs to stop trying to intimidate women with street credibility. This man comes on here saying, I'll bust my shit and leave me the fuck alone. You talking to women like they grown men. You not talking to other men like that. You're not talking to other men like that, brother. You're not talking to other men like that. And that's why I'm glad that you stood up to him, VS, and ignored him.
I didn't stand up to him. I ignored him. I didn't stand up to him.
No, but that's good. That's good that you did that. Because one thing I noticed about this man, he wants a conversation. He wants somebody to give him and this is a man that lost his channel. You lost your channel because you offended women. This man couldn't even pay his own bills. VS, this man had women paying his water bill, his light bill. His house was going to be foreclosed. The woman was giving him money so his house wouldn't be foreclosed. This is what I'd say.
But you can't be mad if my supporters want to do that. I stay in my own lane when it comes to that, because I don't want nobody in my business on who do what for me. So if that's what they choose to do.
Hey, excuse me. I don't know what you talking about. He don't fight with nobody. ZX is a clout chaser. I chose not to fight with that man. I'm not fighting with no man that want clout. He want clout. He made a live about me this morning. And let me say that right now. He made a live about me this morning.
After I made that post saying about the interview. After I made that post.
Yeah. And he's a goofy. You made a live about me, sir. And somebody in the back. Hold on. Who's this?
It's Rhonda.
Oh, how you doing? How you doing, Rhonda?
Fine.
How you doing? What you wanna talk to VS real quick?
Yeah, I wanna know why she called me ugly.
Excuse me? You said
I didn't call you
Why
ugly.
VS call me ugly?
I said you were slow.
No, I'm not slow or neither
Yes, you
are
are.
ugly.
Why are you
No, I'm
talking the
not
way you
slow.
talk if you're not slow,
I'm up
Rhonda?
on your game, bitch.
Okay, thank you, Rhonda.
Thank you. And
You're
Gotti,
welcome.
yes.
do you still live with your mother and grandmother?
Oh man, we're not doing that. Okay, you have a blessed day. God bless you. You came up here for drama. We not doing that, miss. This is what I'm talking about. If you
Please
people
play
gonna
this
come up
music.
here and disrespect the guests, and you just gonna come up here and be disrespectful to me on my platform, then you don't have to come up here. You don't have to come up here. You know, you don't have to save your disrespect in the chat. Okay, you sound crazy, miss. Nobody disrespects you. Nobody came up here and violated you. You came up here looking for an argument,
Looking for a
looking for
moment.
looking for a moment. And this is not the time to look for moments. A lot of times, this is why I tell a lot of people, one thing I notice about YouTube, a lot of people don't have talent. There's a lot of people on here that don't have talent, that don't have creative gifts. You know, before I was a YouTuber, I did music, you know, and
Me
I
too.
have,
That's good. Okay.
yeah, thank you. And not only I was able to do music, but I also love public speaking. So I said, you know what? Let me start doing content where I'm public speaking.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people that don't have gifts and they just come on here trying to roast, trying to drag, trying to diss. You jealous of people that have gifts. People are jealous of this woman because she has a gift and a talent. That's why you people don't like this woman, because she's talented and she's gifted and she has a talent and a gift. A lot of y'all don't got that. A lot of y'all just come on here and y'all just invoke y'all negativity and y'all nigga vibe. Stop coming up here with y'all nigga antics and y'all negativity, man.
Yep.
All that's unnecessary. Listen, I had people, listen, I'm gonna be honest. I was kind of wrong what I did last week. I dragged a person that threatened my life when man was talking about he wanted to murder me. The man ended up getting murdered. Right?
What?
Yeah, he was a YouTuber. He ended up getting murdered. But I always tell people the energy you put out there is the energy you get back. You cannot always, one thing I don't understand about a lot of YouTubers, you can't put out negative vibes and negative energy on people and thinking these negative energy don't come back to you. See, even with Cookie, right? You had Cookie on your platform. I don't have an issue with Cookie. My problem with her is that she beefs with a lot of people, and she went at me, right, for people that she didn't like. We squashed our differences, and we had an issue. I came on her platform, and she basically tried to come at me because of my conversation. I tell people, I don't have an issue with people online. YouTube don't run my life, and it shouldn't run your life. You know, Uncle Suge, I never had a problem with Uncle Suge until Uncle Suge had an issue with me because the women on his channel would support my platform. You get what I'm saying, VS? This is what these dudes on YouTube do. They get mad, and the women and the men get mad at your support base, get mad at your supporters, and they want to target you because you have loyal supporters and people that's want to support your platform. And they'll make lies. When I lost my channel, people celebrated that. I don't care. You know, because at the end of the day, I know God got me. God got me. And God got VS. That's why she's here to tell her story. You know? That's why you here to tell your story.
And I learn from it. You know, it's definitely a testimony. You turn a mess into a message, you know, so
yeah. But you know something? What I saw is that humility, and I learned humility can make somebody, and I'm gonna be honest. When I first came on YouTube, I was overly confident, but I had since I've been on YouTube, I had 3 deaths in my family, and even a close personal friend, and I became more religious and more spiritual, and got back in tune with God. And during my times of losing my grandfather. I lost my grandfather last year. Yesterday was his birthday. I lost my aunt, like I'd say maybe like a year starting into YouTube. So I had a lot of emotional deaths that happened, and then losing my channel and rebuilding, it really humbled me, you know what I'm saying? And it made me, have more and more faith in God and believings. And I always tell people you can do better in bringing content. My mistake, I'm gonna be honest, VS, my mistake on YouTube was beefing with people. That was really my mistake. My deepest mistake was beefing with people on YouTube. I wanted to just focus on content, but what happened was the constant attacks on my family, the constant doxing me, the constant triggering me to the point that I had to get ugly. That's just like what you were saying, VS, that people will make you get there because of people playing with your family and playing with your livelihood and just playing with your life. When you just want to do your content and just want to just do you don't want to get into drama. And I think a lot of people keep missing the point that we don't want to beef with people on here. We just want to do our content and just get our money and just be happy and just do something that we feel we're good at, and that's our gift, and we want to just express it to the world. We don't want to come on here and beef. But it's so much people that they always say misery loves company. These people is miserable people that just love drama. And this is why they come on here and want to pick on you or pick on me and say our names and all that, because they don't understand that people is blessed. These is people that's working with the devil. Anytime you got to come on the platform and target a woman that you don't know, you a hater.
That shit weird as hell.
You a hater because you didn't do nothing. VS didn't do nothing to you. All because she trying to do her content and she trying to promote. I seen you promote people more than hurt people.
Yeah, I stopped doing all that though. I'm pulling back on a lot of stuff. I mean, if it's somebody like with this interview or like Uncle Suge, he let me interview him. Like people that do stuff like that for me, yeah, I'm definitely gonna promote your page and his page and stuff like that. But just randomly doing it, I ain't doing. I pull back on a lot of that.
No, and and nothing is wrong with that, VS. You doing the right thing, because at the end of the day, people. I'm gonna be honest. I helped a lot of people. I helped the guy on my platform that I knew personally through my cousin. This man lied on my name 3 times. He done called me all type of the pedophiles, all type of stuff, all type of gay, all that. And I gave this man a chance to help this man and better his life as a father. I felt sorry for him as a father, and I wanted him to better his life. And because I wanted him to better his life, the first thing he does is try to slander my name. So I had to learn, and listen, VS, I went up there to physically put hands on this man. I knock on wood right now that man didn't come outside, because it would have been all the anger I had. I probably wouldn't be talking to you right now. So one thing I tell people, yeah, I'm from New York. I'm from New York.
I hear the accent. Okay, all right, okay.
Yeah. So that's why I say, VS, like, people need to stop trying to help certain people that's not trying to help them. Help the people that's going to be loyal to you and loyal to your base. Exactly. Don't help people that's there because they see you got clout. But then when you help them, and I'm gonna be honest, VS, when I help people, and with my channel, when I lost my 2 channels, these same people did not come back and try to help me. That's the thing that
you think anybody tried to help me when I came back? Shit, I snatched my numbers back. I'm gonna take your shit. I'm taking everything that I feel like mine. Period.
I feel you, and that's the way you got to do it, VS, because these people, they show their true colors and their true intentions or how they are. When a person can't help you and you open the doors that help them, and they don't want to do the same thing for you, then like you said, VS, you got to take what's yours and get it by any means. By any means, so that's why I always say you a good woman, VS. You a good woman, and you doing the right thing.
I appreciate it. I'm not perfect, but
no. Listen. We all not perfect. I'm not perfect, VS. You know, I'm not perfect. I need to work on me too. But one thing I tell people, never let people hate on you and stop what you got going on. You know, life is what you make it. You know, life is what you
And
make
you
it.
said something about confidence earlier. You was like, well, you was too confident. You can never be too confident. Don't. I'm gonna call myself she God. I'm made in His image. I'm gonna always big myself up. I'm not gonna let
No.
nobody change how I feel about myself. You could talk about my hair, my house, anything. It ain't okay. And you still watching me though.
Yeah. Yo, VS, let me ask you because I want to go back to the conversation because you know we derailed it a little bit. So when you came back and you saw the new people that's in the beef sector and how everything is going, like was you kind of shocked? Was you kind of surprised how people was moving, or was you like, I'm just gonna do a whole different thing and switch around?
Well, the people who was running the show was Brianna and Nika and Pizarro, who's a troll, and I'm just like, what? Like, excuse me, like it was just strange. I'm like, what are Jay Wilson's at? And you know, like the Sean Bradleys and you know the Treasure Lanes. I'm like, where are they? Like, what are big dogs at? You know what I'm saying? They was letting them run amok, and I'm like, nah, I'm gonna come right back. I mean, I know I'm gonna get in trouble. I said, even like Deanna, I'm like, okay, all she gonna do is cuss you out, and what? Like, I'm like, Deanna comes from Chopper. Chopper raised Deanna. I'm like, it was just strange to me to see the people who's like running shit. I'm like, no, bitch, you could cuss me out. You could say I and fuck my dad or this and that. You could say all this weird shit. But bitch, I'm gonna remind the people you ain't nobody. You ran up on Chopper raised you up. You went over there to Sean. She took her husband to the pink dough room, you know, and pink dough stands for like booty hole, if you don't know that. And I'm just like, so all right, I'm gonna bring your shit up and move out the way now. Let me see who else. Nika, like you running shit. Like, no, I'm finna remind them, bitch, I'm the one who raised you up. Because Nika wasn't even allowed to come out. Sean had her behind a door. She couldn't even do nothing. You know, like hell no. And Brianna always been doing her thing, but I still want to remind you, bitch, I'm King Diggling. You know what I'm saying? And then like her friend the troll, I'm just like, I don't know you, but I can get to know you, but still, you running with a pack of weak motherfuckers. So I'm just like, so how can I respect that? I mean, Lovely Love got a platform. Demetria Lee got a platform. I'm like, it was just mind fuck to me. I'm like, it's just weird to me. Like it was just crazy to me, you know.
So when you saw all that, like all these people got a platform,
well, I mean, I'm not. Listen, I'm not saying, I'm finna stop it. I just want to remind people how shit was running then. So they said, no, this is the new way. They have trolls here, and I was okay. Well, let's roll with the new way. Cool.
Oh, that's how it was supposed. Like what you did was came back and got your throne. That's all you did. You came back and reclaimed your throne.
I don't think I lost it, because how can a person be gone for 3 years and people still listen? It got to a point where when I did get back interested in, I'm okay. Now I'm ready to hear about the bullshit, you know, because I would be moody. Like sometimes I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to hear about it. And then it got to okay. Now I want to hear about it. So tell me something. Oh, with this person doing this. I'm like, what? This person doing it. This person running the show. Nick and them making all the money. I'm like, what? It was just weird to me. It was just very strange. It was just strange, you know. It was strange, but I mean, if that's how it is, it's just how it is, you know.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. I had a conversation with Pizarro and Brianna. Like, I went back and forth with them quite a few times. They was trying to come at my platform and diss my people, and we had to go over there and set them straight. I got a video. I think I took the live stream then that I went in on Brianna. I went in on her whole platform and all that, you know. And I'm gonna be honest. Like, the one thing I learned in the B sector, they was getting bullied by the black sector. They was coming over there doxing them. They had dudes like ZX going over there and they was running amok. And I seen when you came back, you grabbed the leash, you put the leashes on their necks, like y'all all bark but no bite.
But I've never seen them behave like that before. That's the thing.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I just never seen them act like that before. You know.
Yeah, you put them in check. I watch how you put them in check. That's what it is. Peace, Queen. How you doing?
Hey, Gotti. Hey, VS. This is Deirdre, Dee Loop, Gigi Darling, whatever you want to call me. I don't even care. Okay. I've been a beef sector since 2013. I started in Wiley's chat as a viewer, so I watched everything in DC Gate and all of that. To answer to what VS was talking about, and I ain't even mad because I'm blocked over there. That ain't what it's about. How they started making their money was making somebody else's beef their content. They didn't want to leave my name out the chat, leave my name out your mouth. But I can click live and talk about what you got going on. Or I can have you come over, do an interview, make 10K off of you, but ignore you while I'm over here. And another thing they did was one person would go live, then they would click off. Another person would go live, then they would click off. Other people, you got a bunch of people in the beef sector. It's like 50 content creators in the beef sector. Yeah, everybody ain't trying to be on VS level. Everybody don't want to be on Brianna's level. We just want to be here for the clicks and the views and the gags and the drags. But the hate and the lies and the scam and the bullshit and the doxing, all of that stuff, a lot of us just wasn't down with that. But then they started talking about numbers. I got a full-time job. I got a challenge out there. I got $800 on my community tab. I want people to show what you got in your wallet now, because I ain't never begged for no cash apps. So I just want to address that. That's what it happened. That's what happened when you was gone, VS. They made content off of no talent and somebody else's storyline.
But Deirdre, you also was on my live hanging out.
Triple salute.
Shout out Gotti. What up, my nigga? Shout out BS. Shout out BD Loop. Hey, yo, BS. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you, Ma. You heard? I appreciate you. Real talk. I'm saying I don't flag. I don't get down on none of that shit, but I see you was putting in that pain. So I had to put that shit up. I took it down like you asked. Know what I'm saying? I got that ammo. I ain't gonna let these motherfucking black sector niggas, know what I mean, try to funnel you like they gangster and they not. They pussy, man. You heard? I got the receipt for you. Real nigga shit, know what I mean? That's all I came to say. I don't flag, I don't do none of that shit, know what I mean? Real talk. I
didn't flag you because that was a good, I did like the part that you posted or whatever. However, people are not going to pay for my membership if my stuff is out randomly free. You get what I'm saying? I'm trying to keep my memberships. That's money for me to eat off of. I got kids.
I got you, Queen. You already know. But I'm jumping down. That's all I came to say. I wanted to talk to you. I'm from the black sector. $2. I'm a black sector nigga. You already know. I'm here. Receipts on deck. I got that ammo. I got it for you. Hold it down, Gotti. DD Loop. One love, y'all. All right, Brooklyn.
All right, Brooklyn. You already know. VS, you could finish saying what you were saying.
Yeah, but I was saying, Didi, I think she go by the name Didi Loop. She was like in the chat when I first came back hanging out, and then all of a sudden she did a live, kind of like what you spoke about earlier. People put your names in the chat, you know, in the title and stuff. You was interviewing Tracy D, and you was just going in on me. I'm just like, what the fuck, you know? But
it's the beef sector. At least I go in on you. I don't do lies. And what did I say against you? Was it gag, drag, clapback, or was it doxing or following your kids? It's not that serious.
It's not that serious, but I'm giving an example of what he mentioned earlier. People who want to hang out and be down, but then they put your name in the title and talk shit about you, whether it's beef, a drag, or a dox. It was an example of something he spoke of earlier. And you are an example of something he spoke of earlier.
I sure am.
Okay. Sector. Well, we both in agreement then. Thank you for your time.
And what happened is when you was gone and you came back and explained to everybody exactly what you did, well, a lot of us still ain't on that point. I was just answering your question. A lot of us are still in the beef sector waiting to do some real beef, gag, and drag. But that fake shit, that teaming up shit, that group shit, that if I see you in a chat shit, you're going to get popped and blocked shit. A lot of people still ain't on that.
I mean, are you referring that to me?
I'm having the conversation. Yeah.
No, I don't get it. I mean, you got to ask me a question. I'm not following.
Oh, I don't have to ask you a question. I answered your question. That's it.
Okay. God bless.
Mm-hmm. All right, Gotti. I'm gonna jump down back in the chat. See, a lot of people. That's what spoiled.
Hold on. 2 times she said she was about to go and she not gone. I'm confused.
I go when I go. I was talking to you. Now
I'm the star. You're gonna go now.
You
want her up here? You want me? What you want to do?
Hold on, Deidre.
What you want to do?
Much love to you, Deidre. My bad for that, but we gotta guess. Deidre.
I mean, we was done. I mean, you said I'm finna go. You won't go. Like, come on now.
Yeah.
See, that's starting up shit. I don't have to. I'm not on that time right now.
Yeah, Deidre, we can't. We gotta be respectful to the guests.
I was respectful. I didn't cuss.
No,
I didn't yell.
VS. You good.
No, why she gonna say I was being mean? Like,
no, VS. You good. But if you got a question for VS and y'all want to come up here, y'all got to be quick, short, and respectful. That's it. And listen, I'm no hard feelings for anybody, but you got to be respectful. So anybody want to come up and have anything to say to VS, be respectful. And please, they
always talk about the weird shit. They're not talking about when my group was doing fundraisers for everybody, helping people get cars, helping people who couldn't pay their light bill, gas bill, getting kids a Christmas gift. We had people scam us, said they had cancer. They didn't end up having cancer. I mean, just so much money that was given
hold on real quick. I'll put my band up. I want to see who this is coming up here. Hold on, VS. LA, who this?
Hey, what's up, ma? Hey, you looking good on the panel.
Who? What'd you say, brother?
I'm talking to the lady right now. Hey, you looking good, ma?
I can't see who that is.
Hold on, let me move my banner. Hold on. Who's this? Oh, he done ran. Okay. No, continue what you were saying, VS. I just wanted to see what that was about. That's crazy.
It was just amazing how you gave an example of something, and then the lady came up and she literally was a prime example of what you said. And I never addressed, I never put on a community wall, I never shared the video and talk shit. I never did a video talking about it. It is what it is. Okay.
No, I respect you. I respect what you're saying, VS. I think what it is with a lot of people, and this is what I was saying earlier, VS, because you've been away, it's like people felt like, she's not here no more. We basically, we're going to do what we're going to do. And, we wanted to run how we've been running it. They want to run it how they've been running it. And you coming, and you not on that type of timing, and you coming on a whole different frequency. It's like it bugs them out. Like, wait a minute, we heard so much about this woman. This woman was a terror, and it's the same thing they say about me. This guy's a doxer. They'll call me a doxer in a minute. I dox people that dox me. I tell people all the time. They dox me first. I have every right to dox them back. They're not innocent. They're willing participants. These willing participants came for me, so I have every right to go at these willing participants. They're not innocents. They're not angels. So what VS did, she went at people that were willing participants that wanted smoke, and she gave them back the smoke. But she's not going out there trying to start no drama.
What's happening right now is a prime example. The lady was really nice in the chat at first. Now she didn't get her way. She didn't get her attention. Now she's very angry in the chat. Baby, you ignored. You already blocked. So.
Yeah, but VS, this is why I say, you absolutely right earlier in what you were saying in the conversation, that I think a lot of times we get caught up in this illusion in YouTube. It's an illusion that basically, you got a beef on it. This is why a lot of people are losing their YouTube channels. This is why a lot of people are basically getting caught up in this whole let's beef for views.
Right, and they want you to beef so they can have some talk about. You get your ass out there and beef. They won't do it. Well, we want you to beef so we can talk. The fuck, bitch, you don't make me move. Period.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. You
That's
know,
some
and
weird ass shit.
you stay. And one thing about you, VS, what I like is that you a fair person. You listen. You hear people out. You not a person that take a side. You fair, and a lot of people is not fair.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of
Did you
people
see
just
my
want.
community wall when I
Yeah, I
posted? I
see
was
it.
coming over here. Did you?
Yeah.
I didn't have not one. Well, I may have had one or two positive comments. Everything else, I mean, like, don't do it. Don't talk to them. And I
Yeah.
said, this is how people do other people. If I want to interview them, they go to them. Don't let VS interview. Stay away from her. She crazy. She did. So I said, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go with my own mind, go with my own spirit. If it's uncomfortable, I know how to leave. I can click the button and leave. I'm not held hostage up here.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So
Right.
I'm just like, no, I agreed to it. I'm gonna go.
And like I told you, VS, like I want to make it a comfortable space for you. I told you that on your platform. I stuck to my words. I said I'm gonna make it a comfortable space. I'm not gonna have nobody ambush you. I'm not gonna have nobody attack you because that's not being fair. You know, one thing about building relationships with people, you don't want to make people uncomfortable and feel like, oh, they come up here and they just attack. Oh yeah, I got a show. No, we're not doing that. I'm a grown man. She's a grown woman. We grown adults. We doing grown shit up here. It's not gonna be none of that child shit where men is coming up here talking crazy and women coming up here talking crazy. No, we're not having a madhouse. We having a civilized conversation, like understanding adults. So yes, I want to go back to the conversation. So because we talking all about YouTube, but we never got to talk about your life, your personal life and your story. So
I give as much as I can, but I don't get them too much of that because they don't deserve all that from me.
No, it's cool. But like, how was growing up? How was growing up and like where was you born and all that? Yes.
Mississippi, born and raised.
Okay. My grandfather was from Memphis. He was from Memphis, and
that's Tennessee.
Tennessee. Yeah, he was from Tennessee, but he had family that lived in Mississippi. My great grandfather, he lived in Mississippi. Henrico. He lived in not Henrico. What is it?
It's a place called Henrico, Mississippi.
Yeah, that's where he lived, Henrico, Mississippi. Yeah, and that's where he grew up at. And I got a lot of family down there. I never met them. My grandfather, he passed like before. He's my mother's father. He passed before I was born, so I never got to meet him. And he was from Tennessee and that whole area. And my great grandmother, she came from Louisiana, and my great grandfather came from Mississippi. So I got a whole lot of family down in that area. So you know what I'm saying? I hear a lot of stories. I want to go down there, but finish telling me like your whole life. Back to what we saying. I'm sorry to cut you off.
I mean, I come from a town where it's about 7,000 or 8,000 people, so that's pretty small. I don't know. I was in the sports. I wasn't good at basketball, but I was on the basketball team. I did cheerleading, dancing. Like I was one of those people. I tried to participate in almost everything.
You did gymnastics?
Huh?
Did gymnastics?
I didn't do gymnastics, but I used to dance. I definitely dance and stuff like that. I wasn't in school. I never really applied myself. I was one of those. How you got the kids that's kind of well off and they, dumb as rocks. When I say that, I'm talking don't want to do shit, just spoil. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But I was hanging around a lot of girls who was really smart. Like I was hanging out with the real smart girls. And so they used to stay on my ass. I would listen to them more than I listened to my own parents, like when it came to schoolwork and stuff. So they would be like, you're not going to hang with us if you don't do your schoolwork. So that's how I was able to keep up in school. My friends, all of them like straight A students. And I was seeing it, D'ing it out, like trying to maintain because they was like, you're not going to hang around us if can't no dumb hang around us. And this was like young girls keeping me on track, So that's how I made it through school and everything, because I'm trying to keep up. I did sports. I did have my son when I was in high school, but it didn't stop me. I still work. I was still
kept going.
Yeah, I would still go to the football games, do the halftime dance shows. I did everything. So I mean, I can't complain as far as childhood trauma that people bring up and try to lie about. I'm the baby of the family. I have two older brothers, and my oldest brother, he's a child molester. Yeah,
Oh,
and that's
sorry to hear
something I
that.
told. Yeah, I didn't tell my parents about that late in life. I was probably like 30 when I actually told my mother about it, and
Yeah.
which did confront him about it, and he admitted to it. And it was like one of those open doors that never really got resolved.
So you ever went you went to Derby for that, or you just it took a long time to heal?
I never really went to therapy for that because I felt
Uh-huh.
like even the apology made it worse. In my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah.
But as far as the therapy that I had to do while I was on probation, which was like anger management, I had to do like every Monday for 6 weeks. I think it was like 6 sessions. I had to go, but it was a meditation therapy. So they would teach us ways, like if we get upset about something, ways to meditate or the type of music to listen to. And I'm not gonna lie, that shit worked. It was corny as fuck. I still got the paperwork, like like we had to answer the weird questions stuff, but it actually worked. It really
It does. Listen, let me tell you something, VS. It does because I did therapy. I did it. I'm not ashamed to say it. I did therapy because of childhood trauma myself. I don't like to talk about my childhood trauma, but I dealt with a lot of abandonment issues. And I had my father in and out of my life, but I love my father. I got a great relationship with him, but I think a lot of that impacted me because I had a lot of anger issues.
Right.
I got into a lot of fights in school. I got suspended a lot because of my anger issues. I had now I'm gonna be honest, I have a better temperament now than I had years ago. Like I would fly off the handle, my impulse was crazy. Anybody say anything to me, I was ready to just go attack mode and assault a person. And I had to work on it to use my words. I had to learn that use your words. Write certain things, your thoughts down. Listen, like you said, listen to certain type of music. I listen to a lot of slow, mellow music because when I was listening to a lot of music that had a lot of aggression, I would take that out on people.
Yeah.
I would talk a certain way, and I work, and I'm be honest with you, it's hard. Even now, I still have my thoughts because of how people push my buttons.
Yeah.
But I'm still able to learn how to not go a certain way and do something wrong to somebody. So it takes a lot. It takes a lot of courage. It takes a strong person. Because I'm gonna be honest, it takes a strong and a bigger person to ignore people. It takes a weak person.
It feels good though. It feels good. It feels good. I had a one-on-one because it was a group therapy session. So it was a bunch of us in there. There's people in there for DUIs, people in there for anger management, people in there for PTSD. I mean, it was a bunch of us. It was a military. It was on a military installation. So the counselor, the therapist, she took me one-on-one, and I was telling her why I was in trouble, whatever. And there's something she said that literally like just woke me up. Like, and I never forgot it. Like, so we're in her office. She got it all dim and got like the little steam going. And you know how they had the little different colors, it's all so I'm in there. And so I'm scared to tell because I feel stupid because it was like, damn, you got to fighting on YouTube and you on probation and how dumb, you know what I'm saying? So she was like, okay, just tell me. And so I was like, well, I was on YouTube. She was like, okay. And I was like, well, I went to an IHOP, and then and I was like, a woman showed up and I snapped. And she was like, it gotta be more to the story. She was, you ain't never met this one. I said, no, I ain't never met her before. And she was like, it was like crazy story. And so she was like, so what happened? I said, well, she got up and walked away after she sat in front of me or whatever. And she was like, and what you do? I said, I followed her out. And she was like, you got in trouble for that? And I was like, yeah. So she was like, well, we are in Virginia. And it's a white lady, right? So she looked at me and she said, okay, so check this out. She said, I want you to be honest. She said, how did you feel after what you did? And so I was kind of hesitant to say how I felt. So she's like, tell the truth, tell it. And I said, I felt good. So she said, okay. She said, but what you did, it had a consequence to it. I said, yeah. She said, now what is your consequence? And I told her, I said, I did 4 days in jail. I got the probation. She said, are you okay with what you got? I said, yep, I'm fine with it. And so she said, that's all that matters. It happened. It's done. and you have a consequence, and you got to deal with the consequence, right? And you say you feel good about it. I said, yeah. She said, you're free. When she said that, I was like, man, my mama was trying to beat me down, talking about, oh, you this, you that. And my daddy praying for me, and everybody, my friends talking about, oh, you should have did this, you should have did that. That one little thing that woman said to me, I was straight. Like it just any anger I had, any guilt I felt, any regrets, I ain't feel nothing. I was like, it is what it is, I'm doing my time. And once I did my time, I came back. They told me we finna put you back on probation. I said, day one. I was like, what am I doing? She can't be on here. Yes, I can. Matter of fact, I didn't even do 3 years probation. I did 1.5 years. I didn't have to do the whole 3 years.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, and they said I was lying. And then I guess the woman come back. She talking about, yeah, VS telling the truth. Yeah, you telling people I got 6 years probation. You know what I'm saying? Like debunking all the lies. So that's why I just sit back. I'm like, but I felt good. I was happy. Like I was okay. But I knew if I come back, I got to come back in a different form, and that's what I'm doing. But that never left me with what that woman said to me. That freed me.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's good. And I always say, a lot of blessings, it happened for a reason, you're a good person, and you was able to be blessed, and people really, is in your corner, and you got people watching over you. So, a lot of those things happen for a reason,
and guess what, God?
And I'm kind of happy. What's up?
COVID hit while I was on probation. Couldn't nobody go no damn well. So I didn't feel like I lost anything. We all was on lockdown. We all couldn't go nowhere. We was all getting that money from the government. Like we all get food stamps. I got kicked off food stamps and got food stamps because it was a what you call it? Everything shut down. So I was like, the stuff they were saying I couldn't get, I'm getting everything. Shit.
Yeah.
I was good. And I was working. Man, everything fell right in place for me. It worked out.
That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good.
We all was on probation. Sure was. And with my job, I was able to be out when they was making everybody else come in.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I mean that when that happened, a lot of people was, like you said, was on probation in the house.
Yeah.
That pandemic. That had everybody locked in. You ain't lying about that. VS, like how, like I respect your humility, and I respect like your whole, how you able to flip a negative and turn it into a positive.
Yep.
And
thank you.
That you were able to, bounce back and try to move a different type of way, and not allow the negativity of a sector where people just want to beef all day. You're saying, nah, I want to network.
Yep.
I want to work with these sectors. I don't want to be on here beefing. I want to build my channel up. So I had people that's loyal to my platform. And you got to respect that, because you being honest. A lot of people is not being honest. A lot of people is on here clout chasing all day.
Yeah.
They just want to beef all day. That's just what they want to do. And that's in all sectors. That's not just in the beef sector. That's in the black sector. That's in the conscious sector. That's in every sector. People just want to beef every day. Instead of them trying to level themselves up and try to take their platform to another level and reach to a different type of pinnacle and reach to a different type of audience. I respect what you're doing. I'm gonna go reach out to other sectors and grab people to watch my channel so people can come support me. And I'm not hurting these channels. I'm helping them also, because I'm bringing my people over there to help them. But if they thinking I'm trying to take from them, then so be it. I'll take it then. You know what I'm saying? I respect that. Because one thing people gotta understand, we're on a platform where it's meant for networking. It's meant to reach a different demographic of people for viewership. You don't want the same viewers. You want a different demographic of people that may not know your channel, that may not know a VS, that may not know a Bulletz Gotti. You want to reach to different demographics. And that's what a lot of people got to understand. You know, and that's what I always did, VS. When I came on YouTube, I reached the different platforms because I'm all about going to platforms, networking. But a lot of people have so much big egos and they feel that you take it from them. They be so stingy that they be like, oh, you trying to steal from me. Oh, no, you want smoke. I don't want no smoke. I'm not trying to steal from you. I'm just basically trying to build my platform. And I'm helping yours too. Because I'm bringing my people from my platform over to yours. But in their mind, they feel like, oh, you trying to steal from me. So this is why, you know, Black YouTube can never grow, because there's so much people that's egotistical and narcissistic on Black YouTube that they just want to beef all day. You know, it's a lot of narcissistic women and men.
Get old. I mean, listen, I can beef. There's nothing wrong with beefing, but when you get to the point when you beef and you win the beef and people want to go press charges on you or they want to involve the police, you know, I done had the dog catchers to my house. I done had the police to my house, CPS, you name it, you know.
They do that. Listen, VS, they do that. I had 4 people call police on me. I had 4 people said they was gonna swap my house. I had a man that literally told me if I don't apologize to him, he was gonna have the U.S. Marshals come to my house and arrest me and have them extradite me to North Carolina.
What would be the crime?
After this man basically told me he was gonna have his son to fight me and was threatening me. So when I said what I said back to him, he's like, oh, you giving me terroristic threats and you threatening to do this and that. I'm going to have you extradited. I'm like, really? Like, this is what these dudes do? They'll start beef with you and then they talk about we going to call police. I had people try to put fake paperwork on me. Said I touched a family member, which was never true. You know? Which is never, I got family members that been touched. I would never do nothing like that. So when
I've had women who want me to fuck them and I won't. I don't want to get down with them at all. I don't want to take their money, no nothing. And they threaten laws on me.
Yeah, that's what they do.
You harassing me.
Yeah, that's what they do, VS, and that's why I say YouTube. A lot of these people, they mean, man. They mean, you know, they mean, and they evil spirited, and it's all because they mad at other people situation and they not in the right position. You know, a lot of these people, they got to understand, you cannot shit on your people and expect your people to be loyal and then you want to take other people's fan base. A lot of people, they so ungrateful to their people, they will shit on their moderators. I've seen these people get mad with their moderators and curse them out, and then they get mad when their moderators go to platforms that treat them like family or treat them better than they treat them. You know, and that's what the problem is, and that's why, like VS, a lot of these people was coming to your channel from the Black sectors because they mad. Like, I don't know if you know, you heard of Claudiva? Okay, so let me say this about Claudiva. Okay. She came to New York, right? She was dealing with a YouTuber, a guy, at first that had an issue with me. The guy, she was dealing with Uncle Shug. And then Uncle Shug and her, you know, he shit in the bed with her and all type of craziness happened. She went back to Ohio. She went back to California and lied to her people, told her people that her family member had passed away. Lied to them. Took money from these people, told them that, but she went and took the money to go sleep with this guy, Uncle Shug. She comes back to California. She sees guys on my platform, and this one YouTuber guy I was going back and forth was on my platform. She starts dealing with him because I don't give her no play. I'm not attracted to her. She's not my type. I don't look at her as that way. She thought by dealing with this certain YouTuber, it'll make me jealous. Didn't. So she deals with this other YouTuber who's a gang member. He's a known gang member in my neck of the woods in Brooklyn. She deals with him. She goes she goes to Colorado. She sleeps with her moderator. Then she comes to New York, right? Mind you, my moderator, she's not here at the moment, but my moderator was basically telling her not to come to New York. Told her, don't come, wait till I come back. I told my moderator and I told another moderator on my channel, do not help this woman. She's ungrateful. Do not support her. Do not bring her here. Okay? This is how I'm tied into this whole scenario in New York. Because my moderators went against me and helped out this woman when I told them not to help out this woman. This woman
that's a man, right?
Yeah.
And she a woman, so you know he wants some coochie. You already know you weren't gonna win that battle.
No, I know, but you know what I thought, you know, it's just crazy. But this is what happened. So she argued with these women. These women was gang members too. She was arguing with these women on YouTube, talking crazy. Oh, whoop-de whoop, 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 bitch this. You trying to F on my man, right? This is what she said. So they said they was looking for her in the airport. They know she was going to go to Kennedy Airport, but she went into New Jersey. She went into North. My moderator, this guy named Ghetto Intellect, Brad, picks this woman up. She picks this woman up at a bar, not a liquor store in Jersey. Picks her up.
Wait, Ghetto Intellect is the one who got her?
Yeah, he picked up. He was my moderator. He picked up from he came on my live stream with her. He came on my live stream. They was in the car. They drove. He dropped her off on 34th Street by Madison Square Garden. She waits for dude to come. Dude picks her up. She's on live now. I know the woman's house she's in. The known gang member, right? She's at this woman's house with this guy. They in Brooklyn, in the projects, not knowing that this woman, VS, knows the woman that she threatened. The woman comes on her live stream, right? And later, this is how you know people that she's a stupid woman, VS. They could have knocked her out, and they could have really hurt her in there if she said anything slipped out her mouth. She didn't even know that she was sitting in this woman's apartment, and she was cool with the woman she attacked weeks prior. VS.
Wait, hold on, wait. Let me make sure. So she was in the house.
Yeah.
And did the woman show up there?
No, the woman didn't show up. The woman is friends with the woman she attacked weeks prior.
What? And she was there. The friend.
The friend was there.
With Clyde Diva.
With Clyde Diva.
In the same house.
In the same house. And if Clyde Diva would have said anything crazy to this woman, she would have got knocked out on camera.
But did the woman say it? Was the woman like saying things slick, I'm gonna knock your ass out? Or was she
she was just waiting. And she apologized to the woman on the live. She apologized and said, I was sorry for saying this. Yeah, Clyde Diva, I'm telling you.
Yeah, that's dangerous.
So she took that risk. Now, mind you, this is a crazy story. This story is so crazy, BS. You gonna be like, it's gonna mind blow you. It's gonna mind fuck you. So she stays over there. I heard she was in there smoking crack.
I'm listening. Let me just grab my lip chap. Go ahead. I can hear you.
Go ahead. Grab your lip chap. She was in the house smoking crack with the guy. They had a train. They ran a train on her in the house. Not only that, they ran a train on her, but they had the video of the train being ran on her.
Wait, so it was more than one man?
It was more than one man. They ran a train on her and everything, and even the chick even got involved. Fucked her with a strap on. It's crazy.
And you saw the video?
I saw the video. They sent it to me. They was trying to send it. They was trying to send it to other platforms on YouTube, but I told them don't do it. So,
wow. She
eventually left Coney Island because she was staying in Coney Island, and it's the crazy thing. Look at this. Look at how crazy this is, VS. His side piece, right? The guy's side piece lived 3 doors down from the woman that he was staying at house. with Clyde Diva.
But you say he got a girl. Wouldn't she have come home by then?
Yes, he has a baby mama that he lives with. But the crazy thing is, he didn't take her to his house where he lives with his baby mama. He took her to his friend's house. And the friend, like I said, she lived 3 doors down from the side piece, his actual side piece that he cut in the face. He cut her with a razor in the face. He cut his side piece with a razor in her face. Yeah, BS. So he takes her from over there because the side piece lives 3 doors down. So he takes her to another part of Brooklyn, which is Crown Heights. But now he takes her to his actual sister house. She stays at the sister house. The sister smokes all of Clyde Diva's weed. Clyde Diva is so scared of the area and so scared that this woman smoked all her weed. She didn't say nothing. She called the moderator to basically get her out of there. The moderator takes her to Yonkers, right? Takes her to Yonkers, and she goes to Yonkers, stays in different motels. Bunch of her moderators is putting her in hotels. She was in New York.
Go home?
She didn't want to go home. She didn't want to go home, VS. She was in New York 3 weeks. They wanted me to meet her. I was supposed to meet her. I was going to take her to City Island, and I was going to meet her, and I was going to tell her, go home. I was going to take her out to eat and tell her, go home. She didn't want to go home. She stayed for like 3 weeks. One moderator actually got her back home. Do you know that what she did caused trouble with this man's house? That his woman saw what was going on and went crazy on him. Now, mind you, look, VS, this is the crazy thing. This is the craziest situation ever, VS. You want to know what's crazy about this whole situation, VS?
What?
His baby mother that told Clyde to leave her man alone, that was mad with him, ended up killing a woman 2 years later in Brooklyn.
Is she in jail?
Yeah, she in jail. She shot a woman in the head. Ain't that some shit? Clyde Diva could have lost her life.
Wow.
Fucking with a dude that basically had a wife at home and basically told her to leave her man alone.
Do you know how expensive it is to be in New York? I stayed there. Me and my homegirl, we went out there. We saw some cheap motels. You know, when I say cheap, I'm talking about $150, and they were like rat motels. It was like, fuck that. We went to Times Square. It's the hotel right directly in front of that staircase. We paid $246 for one night. 246. We had to split the bill down the middle to get double beds because the other rooms we went to, we was like, oh hell no, we gonna have to just spin this grip because it was just way too expensive.
Nah, New York is expensive. That's what I'm saying. But VS, she was staying at hotel. She was going from different boroughs, staying at hotel to hotel. She was staying in the Bronx.
But my point is, I know they weren't good hotels because we had to go back to Times Square. And
yes, they weren't good. They weren't good hotels. That's the sad part. They weren't good hotels. But she was content to stay out here, and she got what she asked for. VS, she got what she asked for. She was told to go home. And when she was out here, it was during the pandemic. They had wildfires in California. Her kids was over there. She had her kids over there in California. She got small kids. She got a teenage daughter. It was a young teenage daughter, and she had a young son. And they all in there in California, but she came to chase some dick. It's crazy.
I can't believe they let on the airplane because when they not letting people get back home and stuff on the flight.
Yeah, they wasn't. But VS, she was so content. She was content to come back, and this is why I tell people, like, I don't have an issue with Clyde Diva, but I tell the truth about this woman because she like to lie on me and slander me, and I say, for a woman that been told to leave certain people alone, she clout chase, she start beef. And this woman been exposed for doing unadulterated things. Like I said, what I was told, how she came in there, she was in there getting high, smoking crack and meth in the house.
Who?
Clyde Diva. They was in there smoking crack and meth. Like they was really getting. Yeah, they was smoking crack and meth. It was to the point that she had to tell her to go out.
With your own eyes.
Yeah, I saw it with my own eye. They had the video. The pipe was right there on the table. It was on YouTube. They took it down.
She don't look like somebody that would do that, but okay.
Yeah, and let me tell you, this woman, because people say, "Oh, I was wrong for exposing this woman," but you have to understand. Let me tell you something, VS. This woman comes from a mother that was a prostitute, so she takes on the traits of her mother. She has a prostitute spirit because her mother was a prostitute. She was in the foster care system. Yeah, her mother was a prostitute. She was.
You can't say she took on somebody's spirit because her mama was there. Come on now, guys.
No, she did. No, hold on. She did. I'm gonna tell you how. Because she knew these men was the wrong type of men. Listen, when I found out about Clyde Diva's story, how she had the child at a young age. She had a child at 16. VS.
I had my kid at 16 too.
But hold on, VS. With an older man. With an older man. Okay. The man that she had the child with was 27 years old.
Oh,
27. Yeah, he was 27. She had a child with a 27-year-old man. Her siblings was all in foster care. She was raised by a black woman, but her sister was raised by a white woman. So they all was raised in foster care. Not to take nothing away from somebody being raised in foster care. But instead of her doing better for her life, she chose to do wrong. She was working at a pharmacy. She lost her job for selling pills under the counter. She lost her job.
She told me she lost her job because it's YouTube shit.
No, she lost her job because she sold pills to a woman that was on YouTube. That was her friend.
Okay.
Over the counter. They called the people, they got to call the superiors. They called the superiors. And the superiors basically, they took the information and she lost her job. So her losing her job, she started, I don't know if you familiar with Nature Boy. You know Nature Boy,
yeah.
VS?
Yeah.
Okay, so she was attracted to Nature Boy. She wanted to be a part of Carbonation. Nature Boy basically was on Sinetta's platform. I met her on Sinetta's platform. I was coming on there to talk to Sinetta about something. And she was on there waiting to speak to Nature Boy. Nature Boy didn't come on the panel. Nature Boy comes on the panel. When Nature Boy comes on the panel, she's like, I did the diet. I lost weight because she was a heavy woman. VS, she was very heavy. She was a heavy set woman. She was like 250 pounds. She lost all this weight, but it looks crazy. Like she looked funny. Like her body does look funny. She got like a skinny fat body, like a crackhead body. I'm gonna be honest. She got a crackhead body. Okay, I'm just being honest. I'm not disrespecting her. It's just the truth. Her body just looked crazy like a crackhead. So what happened was, VS, is that Nature Boy didn't want her. He didn't want her. He didn't want her to come to Carbonation. He wasn't attracted.
So she was going to actually go?
She was going to go. She was literally ready to go to Carbonation. This is when they was in Puerto Rico. She was literally ready to go to Puerto Rico to follow Nature Boy, but he didn't want her. So she was trying to deal with Tommy Sotomayor. Tommy Sotomayor didn't want her. He didn't want her. She was dealing with Uncle Suge, and he just didn't want her. He didn't want to fly out. So from there, she just was going crazy, showing her pussy on live, playing with her pussy on live while her audience is watching her play with her pussy, pulling her top off, getting drunk, sloppy drunk. It was so crazy that she kept losing channels because she was doing outrageous behavioral things by coming on there, getting naked in front of men and women, like literally playing with her pussy. It was crazy. So this is why I tell people, like, I don't have an issue with Clyde. I just think Clyde needs to get off of YouTube. and really get help. Because if you a mother and she got a small child that gotta be like 10, 11 years old. You got a small child, you got a teenage daughter, you know, you got a grown son, you embarrassing them. Mm-hmm. You literally on live embarrassing them. She was crying over these men. She sent her pictures to all these men, ZX, Uncle Suge, Tommy, Young Pharaoh, Nature Boy. She sent all her pussy videos to sign up everybody. All the men on YouTube got her pussy videos. Mm. That's how she got known, for selling her pussy video, just sending her pussy videos to all the men on YouTube.
Now watch I get blamed for this talk about her, and you the one brought it up. That what happened when Uncle Suge, but when Uncle Suge said something about it, oh yeah, shit. I'm like, bitch, that nigga, he the one said your pussy was trash. He, you know that. Why am I getting drugged?
VS, you shouldn't even get drugged for that, because basically, she slept with this man. She said the man shitted on himself in the bed. She took a picture of this man in the bed and said he shitted on himself. Mm. So, I mean, if this woman say a man shitted on himself and you laid in the bed with him and you come on YouTube and you talk listen, VS, there's a bunch of videos of this woman crying on live about this man. Crying. Beefing with other women on here about this man. Mm-hmm. And it's crazy to me is that this woman don't have no integrity for herself. She lost her pharmacy license. She lost everything.
Now, I did see somebody in the chat. I don't know if they trolling. They saying that you was mad that she wouldn't give you no coochie. Was you attracted to her?
Cool. Okay. I was never attracted to I never met Clyde. I was supposed to meet her. She never came to meet that time. Mm-hmm. When I was supposed to meet her, the day I was supposed to meet her was on a Friday. I went up there. I was going to go out to eat, take her and tell her, go home, go back home, leave this. You need to go back to California. You staying out here for what? Mm-hmm. You ran from this man that left. Why are you standing in New York? She, in turn, like, oh, he gonna tell my information where I'm at, because she done offended a lot of women in New York.
So why was she going from hotel to hotel then? Why she just stay at one?
I'm gonna tell you why. Because she was scared that these women was gonna attack her. The guy's baby mother, the woman she offended on YouTube from New York. All these women was looking for her to beat up. This is why Ghetto Intellect went and picked her up from, I told you, from the liquor store. This is why he picked up and took her to Manhattan, because basically she was scared that somebody was going to assault her.
And what was the man at all this time?
He basically, like I told you, he met her later on 34th Street. And when he met her, that's when I told you he took her to his homegirl crib, where, you know, the whole situation I told you earlier. And then he took her from there to his sister. And then after that, she called the moderator and she took her from over there. And then they went to Yonkers.
That's deep.
Yeah, it was a crazy story. It was so crazy that I don't understand, right? Why she continued to beef with people on YouTube, VS, is that if you got an issue with somebody and it's your, and you said all these things about these people, you don't know this man from a hole in the wall. You know, the dude Ghetto Intellect, his wife tried to go at him. His wife tried to go at him on YouTube and basically, you know, was mad that he picked her up. Mm-hmm. Let me tell you something, VS. This woman sat in the car, right, with a married man with a bodysuit on and a sweatsuit. His wife saw the video, saw the live stream, and then when she saw the live stream, she got mad with him. This is why I told my moderators, do not pick this woman up. Do not do anything. If she come out here, leave her on her own. This don't got nothing to do with
You said leave her on her own?
Yes, because it don't have nothing to do with you. This is why I tell people, you my moderators, don't focus on that, because then when it comes, like, listen, she took this woman money. My moderator that was going to let her stay at her house, she took her money. Soon as she comes back, she's like, the woman was like, yo, where's my money? She basically started a whole big argument, dragging the woman, dragging ghetto intellect. These people took a risk to try to help you, and then you dragging them.
Right.
That's why I tell people, don't help these people, because when you help these people, and then when they come back on the platform and they get back in their comfort zone, because when she got back to California, she started going in on these people. Why is you going in on these people when they trying to help you? They told you, my moderator told her, don't come until I come back. She didn't listen. She still wanted to come. Then when she comes, she beefs with my moderator. When she beefs with her, she beefs with ghetto intellect. This man his wife could have divorced him, picking her up.
Well, that's on him. He shouldn't have did that. He should have known better.
No, that's what I told him. And that's what I told him. You leave those things alone. And now he's not doing that no more, because he learned from that mistake, helping out this girl that came back on a platform and was so triggered that she went and clout chased and dragged this man all through YouTube. I said, listen, if she dragged me and I try to help the woman, why are you trying to help her when she'll drag you? And I told him that. I forewarned all of them. I forewarned all my moderators. I forewarned all of them, and I told them, leave her to herself. Leave her for the wolves. Do not help. Do not do anything. I told them that a day in advance. They was asking me. They like, you not going to help her? I'm like, hell the fuck no, I'm not going to help her. That's not my concern. She's not my girl. She's not my woman. She didn't come to see me. She came to see two YouTubers. You let those YouTubers help her. Do not help her.
So do you think Ghetto Intellect was clout chasing? That's why he went up there to cut the camera on to give views?
Yeah, he was clout chasing. Yeah, he was clout chasing. He definitely was clout chasing. And that's why I don't fuck with him either. You know, because he used to be my moderator, VS, and he's another stupid ass. And I'm going to tell you why he's a stupid ass right here on my platform. If you a dude that has a real, he has a good job, right? He's an accountant, right? You're an accountant for colleges. You have a good job. You making 6 figures. You're a 6-figure dude. You making good money. You got kids in college. You got a wife. You married. Why the hell are you beefing with YouTube people? I told him, stop fucking with ZX. ZX got this man doxxed. Him defending ZX and being around ZX got him doxxed. And he got disrespected by ZX. Called the bitch, got disrespected, and he went over there supporting this dude. After I told him, you support this dude, I'm not fucking with you. And I stopped fucking with him. Him, MBK. I don't know if you know MBK. MBK used to be a supporter of my platform.
What that stand for, MBK?
New Black Knowledge. That's what it stands for.
Okay.
So me and him was good. I was cool with dude. He's another one. Him and Brad, they following me. They going to ZX. They going to his channel. They getting into this bullshit with this dude talking this. Oh, we gonna beef. We gonna defend ZX. We gonna ride with him. I'm like, yo, y'all dudes look crazy. When I cut ties for them dumbass niggas, they got doxxed and everything. Dudes is doxing their wives, their family. They getting exposed for having relationships with women on here. All type of corny shit. Why? Because they dumbasses, they ain't listen to me. They dumbasses thought, I'm gonna go fuck with this dude, and he's grown, and we on some grown timing. And now look at them. They got doxxed. This dude lost his job. Ghetto Intellect lost his job. He had a good 6-figure job.
Damn.
He lost it. Beefing with somebody on YouTube. They called this job. He got fired for his job. They even sent the videos of this dude threatening people.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
You know? So he looked crazy. That's why I say these dudes look crazy. And all I did was try to tell these dudes, stay the fuck from this sector. Stay the fuck from them people. Leave them dudes alone. Let them do them. That's not you. That's not you dudes. You dudes is not into this beef and shit. You following behind me and thinking, okay, I'm following behind Bulletz, and this dude is good. I'm gonna do what Bulletz do. If I say I'm disassociating myself, it's a reason why I'm disassociating myself, because I got a brand. I got people that support my platform, that don't get into this YouTube nonsense. And they don't want me dealing with dudes that look crazy. You know, I had to disassociate ZX from my brand because I got a brand. I got people that deal with me outside of YouTube, that they see me getting this dude on my platform. That's crazy. I had to take ZX off my platform one time. He came on here talking crazy to the people on my platform. I had to throw him off. Because you talking crazy to people I break bread with. You got to go, brother. I don't care who you is.
Exactly.
You know? I don't care who you is. I don't care if you... I support your platform. ZX is just a dude that he's just... He likes crash test dummies. You hear me, VS? And he has these people will go out there, throw themselves to the wolves for him. And these people will get doxxed. These people will lose their jobs. A lot of things will happen to these people because they are falling behind a foul leader. That's not a real leader when you leading your people to slaughter. That's a clown. That's a clown, and that's a manipulator. He leads his people to slaughter. And these dudes is crazy. This dude, like I said, Brad lost a 6-figure job for fucking YouTube shit. He's a dumbass. I tell anybody that if you lose a fucking 6-figure job for some YouTube shit, you's a dumbass.
Damn. Do you think you and him ever have any reconciliation?
I mean, I would, but then again, you know, he disrespected me for that man. And he went at me for no reason. I never went at that man. I never disrespected that man. I showed him the utmost respect. I never had nobody violate that man's family. I never allowed anybody, I never allowed none of that. But you see, people so much is egomaniacs, they'll try to diminish you. These dudes went and try to slander me on I went to Clubhouse. They slandered my name over there. Oh yeah, we're gonna destroy Bulletz Gotti. We're gonna destroy your brain. People on there, they like, yo, who was this dude? We have a conversation. There's a bunch of people in my room. I got 1,000 people in my room, and these motherfuckers trying to disrespect my motherfucking name.
Like people who came from YouTube followed you over there and did that?
They follow me from there to from over there from YouTube. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's why I say, VS, is that these people have a hate committee. Like even with Cookie, right? I tell people like this. I didn't want to dox Cookie. I didn't want to dox her family. But she doxed me. She went and doxed me for Taz and Nala, right? I had an issue with them because we was debating and they felt the way about me that they literally told this woman to dox my Facebook and take my personal pictures. And she took my personal pictures and doxed the hell out of me. And not only doxed me, but put my pictures out there. So I'm like, hold up. You gonna dox me? You gonna put my mom's picture? You gonna put my grandmother picture? You gonna dox my family? And then you think I'm not supposed to dox you back? I doxed her. And I don't feel no way about it. I apologize, because I don't hold no grudges. It is what it is. But you're not gonna disrespect me and thinking I'm not gonna dox your ass because you think I'm not the one. You're not gonna sit up there and dox me on YouTube. When I doxed her, I put an address out there. I put her kids out there. I put her ex-husband out there. I let it be known. I'm not no punk. I'm not no punk, and I don't play them punk fucking games. They let these dudes play games because that's what these dudes do. They play games with them.
Well, that's the one thing. Like, I'm just talking about in general.
Mm-hmm.
There has been no time where I just woke up and that's not finna fuck with somebody. Like
Yeah.
literally, when you poke me a little bit, I'm just gonna just go berserk. Like I'm gonna give it all I got. And it got to, another reason why I had to like get rid of a lot of people, like as far as in my old group was,
Yeah.
I had supporters who were so loyal. They was doing shit that was, I was telling you need to stop for somebody to get in trouble, for somebody to get hurt. They started doing some really crazy shit. Or like, I never really had to knock nobody because people will come and here you go. Since I've been back, they'll be shocked about the stuff that people just give to me. I'm like, nope, I'm not on that kind of time no more. I'm not doing any of that. I don't want, nope, I'm not doing it. I don't want to see it. No, thank you. I ain't putting it out there. Even if something I look at, I'm not touching it. I'm not dealing with it.
Mm-hmm.
So
No,
it's a couple
that's how. But you know some VS, that's why I say like on YouTube, a lot of people like to play the victim. That's what I was saying earlier. They like to play the victim. They don't want to own up to their bullshit, VS. They don't want to own up to it. People just don't go and wake up. I don't wake up every morning and say I'm gonna target people. I just don't do that, VS. And I think that's what people don't understand. We don't do that. We don't wake up to target people on YouTube. I think what people do on YouTube is they wake up to start shit. They wake up to start drama because these people is mad with their lives. They mad at their situation. I have men that I helped out personally on here that come on YouTube and make it their business to target me when I'm not even targeting them. VS. Not even targeting them.
Yeah.
They make it their business. I got a man right now that do lives about me every day. There's a bunch of them. I don't respond to these dudes. I just look at them and shake my head and say, wow, you are grown men sitting up here talking about me when I didn't do nothing to you. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm a happy person. Like I don't wake up in the morning with hate in my heart. I wake up in the morning with a smile on my face. You know what I'm saying? Positive energy. I say my prayers. I'm a happy person. My cousin in the chat. He moderating. Like I go out with my cousin. We go have a good time. We laugh and chill. That's what I'm about. You hear me, VS? I'm about positive vibes and positive energy. When people got to come on here and be angry individuals and be all about themselves and be miserable, misery loves company. Misery loves company. And if you people got to come on here and be miserable and be mad at the next person, you're a miserable individual. Your life is that bleak that you got to be so miserable about what the next person doing. Like VS, I see you happy. I see you happy. I see how your conversations with people is you very, very soft spoken. You have a nurturing type of vibe about you when you talk to people. It doesn't come from a place of hostility. You don't get on there and yell and scream and like a vein popping out your neck and be like, "Ah, fuck that bitch!" No,
I will now. I will.
I understand. No, but that we all do that.
Yeah,
we all do that. But long as you at peace in a conversation, it could be a positive conversation, and it's not the drag. Then I don't understand why people's mad.
I don't know either. And I think it's somebody in your chat who been asking for a link. Now, either you denying them to come up here, or they just asking for the link just to be trolling.
I'm gonna drop the link.
Deny somebody from coming up here?
No, I'm not denying nobody. They can come up here. I'll drop the link. Anybody can come up. But just be respectful. Just be respectful. Because me and VS, we just chopping it up. We having good conversations. Yeah. I told VS like we gonna have good conversation. We not gonna be up here. They was
telling me not to go on Vic Damone page. I actually had a good time talking to him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know what it is? People just don't want to see people have conversations with people.
Yeah.
People don't want to see people having conversations where it's not about beef, that it's not about drama. It's just God. And I tell people this all the time. conversation is good for healing. Conversation can be something that's good for anybody.
Yeah.
One thing about me, I love having a good conversation. You know, if it's a good faith conversation. If it's not in good faith, then I don't need it. I don't need it.
Do you know who Sean Bradley is?
Oh yeah, I know Sean Bradley.
Me and him had a like a moment of, we ain't finna be beefing. He doing his thing, I'm doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? I made the apology. You like whatever it is to stop the beef. Now, me and him was beefing for years. People was in, y'all need to stop. It's too much. Y'all didn't. Now that we actually are not beefing, we both said we ain't finna bother each other. You know what I'm saying? We doing our own thing. He doing his own thing. I'm doing my own thing. People mad with him and me. They dragging him. Oh, he's scared of it. No, don't nobody want to beef. We did that for years. Y'all wanted to stop. Now to stop. Oh, they must be scared. They this, they that. Like, no. Y'all beef with somebody.
Yeah, nobody want to beef. Listen, VS, nobody really want to beef, you know. And I think what it is that we on a YouTube where everybody want to beef all day. Everybody want to wake up and beef all day. Everybody want to argue. Everybody want problems. This is why when they talk about the black sector of YouTube, this is why people in the black sector of YouTube can't prosper. Because people on this side of YouTube, it's just about drama.
And listen, I don't mind the drama. I could do the drama if people tell me they ain't calling the police. Like, why the fuck I'm finna sit here and argue with you and drag the fuck out of you? Because I can do it, you know. I can do all that. I've been in action before. But why I'm gonna do that when you gonna run to the police station? Like, shit weird. Like, no, I'm good.
That's true. No, but CVS, you being honest about it. A lot of people not honest. They'll get in the drama, and then, like you said, they'll call CPS. They'll call police. I watch these same people that call themselves bullies. You hear me? They'll call themselves bullies. And I seen them get up on the phone and call police. I seen Uncle Shug, right? He's beefing with Cookie. I seen him. I seen ZX, and I seen a guy named Rex go to the precinct, go to the Philadelphia Police Department, and file a police report against Cookie. Right? Now, that's a woman that's beefing with them. She done had their house. She done had Shug house, Pop Mama house swatted.
What?
They pulled guns out on his elderly mother and father. This is why I look at these people weird.
I ain't never heard that before. Wow.
Yes, they pulled guns out on this man, elderly mother and father. This is why I look at these people crazy. How can you call this woman your sis, and she called the police and had your mother and father house swatted, and they pulled guns out on your mother and father in the house?
Wow.
And you on there squashing beef and piecing it up with her after she had your house swatted? This is why I say these people is characters. They characters, VS. Because somebody swat my house and people pointing guns on my elderly grandmother or my mother, I'm gonna have a problem with that, VS. I'm not gonna be trying to squash it with them.
Now, God, if people trying to come up here, you kicking them off.
No, I'm not kicking nobody off.
Private chat.
Hold on. I'm not kicking.
Somebody 2 minutes ago was talking.
Hold on.
Unless you know him, I mean.
Hey, Glaze, I got you, big bro. We gonna do some next week. Matter of fact, next week Tuesday at 6. I got you, Glaze. We gonna do a live. I got you. I'm just starting back doing lives again. I had to take a break and restructure everything, but I got you, Glaze. We gonna do this. I got you. That's no problem. But if anybody want to come up, you able to come up. That's cool. Y'all able to come up if y'all want to come up and have a conversation. But VS, like I tell people this all the time. Like, these people call police. ZS done call CPS on everybody. You hear me, VS? Done call CPS.
Listen, this is my thing. It's numbers out there and they meant to be used if you sending them for the right reasons. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you just do some fake calls, that's one thing. But I'm not against people making calls if they got a real reason to talk to somebody. That fake
Nah,
shit.
but they doing, but it be fake. It be fake calls. VS. It be
Right.
fake calls. It don't be real. These people is calling like they prank calling. They prank calling. They getting these people. Like I don't respect people that'll call the police, get people house swatted, have police come to their house.
Somebody in your back chat.
Oh, hold on. Let me see. Oh, I see. VS.
Is that a bad person?
Nah. Conversation. VS. I like the conversation. You know, I like the conversation be happening. You know, I don't want to.
I know, but we got about another 45 minutes though. And like, I mean, if there's somebody who you don't want to come up, just say it. You know.
Nah. You know, if they want to come up, you know, it's up to you, VS.
Because it's private chat. That person's still talking.
Oh yeah, I see it. I see. Hold on, let me look if they still in the pack. I'll let them up. I'll let them up. You know, because really, I'm really having a con, but I let them up. Hold on, I'll let them up. Let me let them up. VS. Hold on.
Yo, what's up, man? I'm gonna be
what's
quick.
Good?
Gotti, I can salute. I'm glad I met you. What's up, girl?
What's good?
You're making a whole city look. I mean that for real. And you got that young, old school swag for real. I mean that.
Yeah,
we're raised right. Look at all this paperwork. People, one pull up, fucking toilet paper from the prosecutors. I ain't trying to fuck the vibe up though.
Yeah,
people do that shit. I don't know what it is, man. People call the cops like they're fucking. I tell them to get the fuck out of here now. Told the prosecutor, stop sending me that fucking toilet paper. I mean it. But I don't want to fuck your vibe up. Gotti, hit me up on IG. I want to talk about some shit. Be good. You're a smart kid. I mean that. I don't give a fuck what people think.
You know,
I've been fucked with and I bug out.
Yeah, I fuck with you too, bro. You already know, logo.
But you making a whole city look good. And that's a big shit fuck city. You know that. I know it is. In the best way. Okay. I want to talk more, but I know about knowledge and art. I seen right through them fucking ducks, but
listen. I'm going back live tonight. 8:30. Come through. 8:30. I'll be back live at 8:30.
Yeah, I just went through a whole crash out with my real life friend, and I squashed it, and I feel happy again because I don't like being threatened. You know what I mean? That's why I'm alive, because I stayed nervous. 43. I've been through some shit. But I'll be back later. Everything all right with knowledge and art? You got rid of them ducks, right?
Yeah.
I know them fucking queers. All right. No pun to anybody. I'm sorry. All right, only peace.
All right, peace, J Loco. All right, bro.
You good?
Stay up, bro. Yeah. So, like I was saying though, when they do these calls to CPS and they do these calls to the police, it's prank calls. It's nothing going on. It's nothing going on in the community. Listen, if you calling CPS, like I don't have issues with Jazzy, right? You know a Jazzy G, Jazzy Reloaded. Yeah. Okay, I don't have an issue with them. They call CPS on them. Clyde Diva, Uncle Suge, ZX, Lady La, Lady Snoop, even Cookie. They all call CPS on this woman. Now,
not Lady Snoop.
Yeah, all of them. They
calling me the police.
Listen, I'm telling you what it is, BS. All right, I don't got no reason to bullshit you, nigga. I'm being honest, okay? So I couldn't support that as a man of integrity. I couldn't support that. Yo, LV, what's good, bro?
Yo, what's good? What you got it?
Oh, what's good, bro? What's good? How you feeling, brother?
Man, I'm feeling lovely. I seen you was live. I had to pull up. Salute to your guest as well.
Oh yeah. Yo, LV, I'm going live at 8:30, man. We gonna chop it up. Come pull up at 8:30, man.
All right, just shoot me the stream. Oh, it's one of those?
Yeah, it's one of those, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
All right. I'ma holler.
You already.
All right, bro. Yeah, so like I was saying, VS, ZX and all them calling CPS on this girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
And them having their issues with this girl. That's cool. You can have your issues with the girl. You can have your issues with Jazzy. You can have your issues with everybody. But why are you calling CPS on her?
Right.
Why is you having these people come to their house? This not your grandchild. You're not a school teacher. I could see school teachers doing that. I could see somebody that deals with children or as a parent doing that. I can't see people on YouTube being nosy on somebody's business calling CPS. I can't respect that. Because now you're just being nosy. Now you're just doing this because you just wanna you bored with your life. And these people, let me tell you, these people got fucked up problems with their life. ZX's daughter had a baby, right? Instead of him consoling his daughter, who the baby died, miscarriage. Instead of you consoling your daughter, you online beefing with women, making fun of women's sickness. You know? But these people don't look at what they doing in their everyday life.
He keep playing this video of me going off on this lady.
Mm-hmm.
Now, first off, the lady's daughter was 18.
Mm-hmm.
But the age don't even matter, to be honest. I said what the fuck I said on the video. I ain't denying it. This lady, me and her was cool at one point, and she had a picture of me and my kids, right?
Uh-huh.
And so when she got mad with me because I don't post my kids on, she posted a picture of my kids, right? But what she did was she put emojis over their face, you know, just enough, you know, but you can still see the most part. And then she showed me completely. She did it on Mother's Day. She thought she was pulling out a big joke on me, right? So what she didn't know is I had a picture of her kids as well, but one of her best friends had gave me the picture. So as soon as she showed my kids' pictures, immediately, boom, like out of nowhere, I showed her kids' pictures, right? Then she went berserk. She talking about she finna pull up and find me and whoop doo and do all this stuff or whatever. I'm like, you tried to pull a number on me, and I got your ass. You know what I'm saying? Now you mad, talking about you want to fight and all this shit or whatever, right? So then she talking about she finna follow my kids and, you know, talking about my kids. I was like, well, shit, you want to play them kind of games? Bitch, I had your kids on Craigslist and all kinds of shit. No, I said Backpage. Backpage didn't even exist anymore. I'm just talking shit. You get what I'm saying? It didn't even exist. But Craigslist, whatever, I don't give a fuck. I said what the fuck I said. How is it you post my kids shit, you talk about me and my kids, but because my lick was so quick and hit you much harder, now all of a sudden you mad. They got the same clip. They keep running over and over again. I'm like, okay, I said what I said. I'm not changing. It's me. Now what? I'm still gonna come on here. I'm still gonna do my lives. And what? You know,
but listen, she's a willing participant. You heard what I said. They willing participant. She's not a victim. If she went at you and targeted you, she's a willing motherfucking participant. And that goes for all y'all. Y'all not victims. Y'all willing participants. Y'all know what y'all was doing.
Yeah, they keep playing the same clip. I'm like, I don't care. And
you don't need the kid. Listen, and you don't need the kid, VS, because let me tell you something. You doing the right thing. Fuck what they talking about. You doing the right thing. Keep doing what you've been doing. Fuck is they talking about? And I'm gonna keep it real for the people that's watching this live, because I know it's 313 people, and I know the whole YouTube is watching it. For you motherfuckers that's in the bushes that want to do a live stream, you know I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna let y'all know that. Y'all know I don't give a fuck. How y'all feel about me? How y'all feel about me? Y'all know I don't care. Bulletz Gotti don't care. I don't care what drags, because y'all are full of shit. Y'all don't like this woman because y'all scared of her greatness. That's what it is. Y'all scared of her greatness. Y'all don't like me because y'all don't like my greatness. That's what it is. And I'm about the underdog. I'm an underdog. Yep. So I support the underdog. I don't support you motherfucking backbiting ass people. I support the underdog. I'm about fearless people. I'm a fearless person. I don't listen to everybody. People get mad with me because I don't listen. I don't like to. I don't like to because I don't believe in that. I walk with God. I walk with the light.
Yeah.
Y'all don't walk with the light. That's the problem. When I saw that girl, what's her name? That Sin City girl. When she made a whole live about you, I'm like, what's her problem? What you did to her that she talk about you, mad at you, talking about, oh, she coming to the Mo 3 sector to fuck up. Like, what was y'all like? Let me tell you something. Y'all made a sector to just beef. Y'all not talking about Mo 3.
Nope.
Y'all sector ain't about no Mo 3. Y'all sector about beefing. So y'all using that man's name and legacy just to beef all day. I'll never do no shit like that, beef and use a man's name and his legacy to beef. That's weird to me. Y'all using Mo 3 name and the beef, they use his sector just like the Kanika Jenkins sector. Y'all use that girl name just to beef and die. Y'all wasn't about finding justice for Mo 3 or finding justice for Kanika Jenkins. Y'all about beefing in that sector. That's why that sector ain't moving.
Yeah.
Y'all can't. Y'all wanna flow off of that man name. Flow off your own name. One thing I respect about BS, she flowing off her own name. She ain't using nobody's name. She got her own sector. I don't even look at a VS as the B sector. I look at her as the VS sector.
Thank you.
She got her own name and her own swag. She ain't trying to be a part of no sector. She got her own lane. That's like me. I'm a lone wolf. I'm an introvert. I'm a loner. I don't believe in being a part of sectors. You pigeonholing me. That's typecasting. Don't typecast me and don't pigeonhole me. I got my own lane.
And have you tried to change your content to something different from back when you said it was a lot of drama going on?
Yeah, I had to get back to what I first started talking about. Entertainment, music, doing my conscious videos. Because I don't like to do videos talking about people. I looked at, I'm like, wait a minute, I'm not getting no views talking about these people.
Right.
I'm not getting no traction talking about these people. Let me get back to doing my content with me talking about my content. All this beefing with these people, I'm not getting no money putting people name in the titles. Nah, man. All they gonna do is flag. All they gonna do is hit your channel. Man, let me leave those people alone. Get back to content, because that's what people don't understand. You gotta focus on you. You gotta focus on your platform. These people is haters. They envious and jealous. I watch how y'all try to ride this woman. Y'all try to ride this woman coattail. She's a star.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
No, I keeps it real. I'm not one thing about me, I'm not a bullshitter. I'm not a bullshitter. I know you's a star. So if people is gravitating and they see you got a lot of views, I watched it. Listen, VS, I remember one time I had 600 people up here. ZX came to my platform and then tried to diss me when I threw him off. He did a live. He had 90 people on there. Brother, you try to basically clout chase.
Yep.
That's what I be trying to tell people. Stop letting these people clout chase you.
I don't know. People say he's not relevant, but I hear his name. But I do hear his name everywhere. But I've watched 2 of his lives before. One he spoke about when me and a young lady got into it, who I was real cool with, and then this morning after I had did my post, and he had immediately did a live and started bringing you up, and I'm like, what the hell? I was like, and I kind of listened over there, and he was saying dick so much. I'm just like, well, who really gay? Because he keeps dick this and your dick here and your dick. I'm like, what man keep talking about another man's dick? Like, it was
what it is? Because you got look, yes, he's a man that's confused sexually. He wants to be more woman than you, VS. He want to be a woman. He want to be a woman.
The worst thing he said, listen, true or false or whatever. I don't give a damn. The worst thing he said was, he's gay. I'm like, damn, that's all. Like, you hate this man because you say I just didn't get it. I'm like,
I didn't get it either. VS, I didn't get it either. But that just shows you what type of man he is. If you so interested, listen, let me tell you something, VS. I'm gonna tell you something. These men on YouTube is so much. I found out that a lot of these men are low key in love with other men. There were men's on here. They had a woman, a female that I had a conversation with. Did not know this woman recorded my conversation. I'm having a private conversation with this woman. She turned into a sexual conversation, but it's a private conversation. I sent her a private video. They took this video, was sending it to all these men. These men, these are male YouTubers.
And they watch
men in their 40s and 50s watching another man stroking his penis.
That's crazy.
And they sending it to other men. And this is the type of men that in our community. This is the type of men that's in the black community that are in the. This is why women of a certain age don't like to deal with men in their age range, because of men in their age range are closeted homosexuals. These men that's in their 40s and 50s are closeted homosexual males that breed off the homo thug. They are from the homo thug era.
Trade.
And this is why a lot of women don't deal with them. They don't deal with them because these men are so infatuated with other men that they're not infatuated with women. They're not infatuated with women. They don't love women. They rather beat on women. They rather diss women. They rather argue with women. They rather talk greasy to women. They don't love women. They don't uplift them. They don't do nothing. They love other men.
I agree.
That's why they hang around men all day. That's why they don't be around a woman. And then you hear why these women say why they don't deal with men in their age range. These men, they don't love women. These are down low brothers. These are the down low brothers they talking about. This is why the down low brother community was so big in the late 90s, because of men like these. They are from the down low brother era. This is why you when you hear these dudes talk, they want to talk with mad bravado, or I'm this and I'm that. But these the same men that be in Atlanta on Peach Street with a transsexual getting a fellatio. Or they're in the Village in New York getting a fellatio. But they'll call other straight men homosexuals when they are the ones that are closeted. They are the ones because they show it with the rage that they have for women and the hate. They will kill a woman. They'll beat on a woman because they got so much rage. They hate women. They don't really love women. They love men. It's crazy. It's crazy, you know.
Have you ever had to deal with any legal encounters since being on here? Like have you had to report anything or?
No, I didn't. I'm glad I didn't. Like I told you, I almost did with the dude, the YouTuber, and I had to leave him alone. I had to leave him alone because he was basically gonna have the marshals. He literally threatened. He said my brother-in-law. He called his brother-in-law on the phone. His brother-in-law was going to lock
that's what you need to do. Motherfucker tried to put papers on me, which I was never served, but put papers on me. I was like, oh, okay. Then motherfucker called Judge Mathis on a live, asking me about we could do a judgment. Nah, bitch, this ain't no TV show right here, bitch. I'm not finna come to motherfucker Judge Mathis, you stupid ass bitch. Out here, ragged ass bitch.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got to look at it, VS, that a lot of these men, they're mad. And VS, that's why I say you a strong woman. Because these men and these women that are mad at you, just because you come into work and you just want to work with them and network, and they mad at you, You ain't doing nothing wrong.
Especially since I've been back, I definitely ain't did no wrong. I've been chilling. Like they mad that I'm not coming back the way that they want me to come back. I'm like, no, I ain't doing that.
Man, you have every right to not come back like that, VS.
Yep.
Every right to not come back because these is bullies. These is bullies. These is bullies. And I tell people all the time, stop trying to come with your negative energy, man. You know? But VS, you know, I had you up here for a long time. We've been here 2 hours. I don't want to keep you here long.
Yeah, I saw a lot of people talking shit in the chat and they ain't want to come up. I did see there's a jokey person. First one asked for the link, it didn't come up, so maybe she ain't got
the link. I mean, I'm gonna drop it one more time.
So I was here.
If she here, if a jokey's in the chat, you want to come up here, please, y'all could tell her to come. The link is in the chat. But if she don't want to come up and she don't want to address, and we talking about a jokey, if she wants to address VS,
I don't know why, but okay, I'm here. Let's talk.
The link is in the chat. Tell her the link is in the chat. It's been in the chat.
It's weird.
Okay? And we just want her to come up here and address. Other than that, there's nothing else to say. We could, but hold on, let me see something. Hold on. Oh no, that's not a jokey. Let me see if she gonna come up here. Cause I want to see if she gonna come up.
But somebody's back there? Let them up.
Yeah, somebody back there. But we want her to come up. We want her to come up. We want her to come up because she had a lot to say in the chat about you. Exactly. And we want her to come up and address that. You know, because one thing about me, I'm fair, I'm honest, I let people come and speak their piece, but don't come up here with the disrespect. Because you will be shot down. So if Jokey want to come up here and address VS. Other than that, if you ain't got nothing to say, VS, you already know.
Maybe because you said, oh, you gotta show respect, and they want to disrespect. I'm like, you could ask a question without being like super rude. That's what I don't understand. Like,
but you know what it is, VS? It's like a lot of people. Like one time I was on Clubhouse, and even on YouTube, I would go on people's platforms, and dudes will come up there. I don't even know these dudes. And they'll just come out of nowhere and start dissing me. And I'm like, dude, I don't even fucking know you, bro. Exactly. Like, what is your issue? Like, you don't know me. We ain't never did nothing. I ain't did nothing to you. But you coming up here and the dude was on Clubhouse. And it's on YouTube. The dude said, I just wanna clout chase you. I'm like, what? So you basically came at me to clout chase. You didn't have a personal animosity. You didn't have a personal problem. You just wanted to come at me because you seen I had clout and you wanted to clout chase.
Mm-hmm.
So that right there just showed me this is what these dudes do on YouTube. And this is what these dudes do on the internet.
Is there money to be made over in Clubhouse?
No, it ain't. It really, I'm gonna be honest with you, VS. It's just a networking thing. Really? It's networking, and it's just like YouTube. Doxing go on over there now. A lot of YouTubers went from YouTube and went to Clubhouse and was doxing. People been beefing on there. People blocking people. They throwing you off. I got banned. They banned me from the app. I was getting so much traction over there. They literally banned me. So I said, you know what? I'm not making no money on Clubhouse. Right. I'm gonna just leave it back alone. They not paying nobody. You just going in there just talking for free.
Oh no.
Which is cool, but you just coming up there talking for free. It's good to network. I ain't gonna lie. It's good. I got a lot of subscribers from Clubhouse. So a lot of people that was following me on Clubhouse came to my YouTube channel. So I kind of like that. But other than that, I don't tell nobody to go over there. If you a content creator, don't go over there. Just focus on your content, and do YouTube, because once you go over there, it's the belly of the beast. It's the belly of the beast. Hold on real quick. Let me see who this is.
Okay.
Yo. Hey, Boogie.
Peace, peace.
Who this?
It's Amina, who you think it is. Hi, peace.
Oh, what's up with you, Amina? How you?
I'm not coming to infringe or none of that. No cloud chase. You know what it is. I'm just saying. I came over here to listen to the interview. to listen to the interview. And you got people in the chat making it about them in the chat, trolling and carrying on, having their own fucking beef in the chat when they got their own channels to drop their feathers on. It's devilishment, yo, and it's cloud chasing, yo. Word. So I just wanted to.
You gotta mad with you. You gotta holler at me. You ain't been hollering at me.
Why you mad at me? My channel's been taken down. Peace to the young lady on the panel. How you doing?
How you doing?
So I'm up here because I'm in the chat and it's a whole bunch of carrying on in the chat. Now, when you have interviews, I'm just suggesting some structure. That whole part. See, I can't go live to say what it is I want to say until my live is my channel is restored. Because best believe when my channel is restored, I'm gonna be talking some shit. But like when you having interviews, I told you a long time ago to get back to the shit that you get to. But it's a whole lot of birds dropping their feathers in the chat, making it about them, trolling from people in the chat from 3 different accounts, timing motherfuckers out. You know what I mean? And I know you give everybody a wrench. You understand what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, this is the first time I've been over here on your channel. You know what I'm saying? My channel's been flagged, but just have some structure when you have it.
This the first time you've been over here?
This is the first time I've been over here since my You was over on the other panel the other day. But I do have one question. I typed in the chat, so it can't be brought back. I'm gonna say what I say because I'm gonna say what I say. Regarding the interview, like as far as Claudiva talking about Claudiva, right? Why not reach out to her and get her side of the story?
Oh, you want me to bring Claudiva over here? I can do that.
It's too late now, Gotti. Look what you done did. Come on, son. It's too late now.
I could bring her up. Listen. Listen.
Listen. People have grown. The best part of growing is outgrowing. I get that. But what I'm saying is that, if it's new people coming, they only hearing from just the chain of events one side. That's all I'm saying. It appears to be biased.
That's true. You right.
But I didn't come to infringe. I just want to say some structure, yo. And if you got your own channels, do that shit over there. Do that shit over on your channels. Because everybody tough when they're ganging up on one person, regardless if I know them or not. It's corny, yo. Take your feathers over to your fucking channel and do it over there. And don't flag somebody and talk shit behind a flag. That part. That's it.
That's true.
Okay. That's it.
Hey, Amina, you got a wrench?
Yeah. You give everybody a wrench, but listen, I don't go over to people chats making it about me. I don't go flag promoting my channel and none of that. I was actually listening.
You promote. You know I fuck with you. Now you can promote. Stop playing.
No, because my channels be flagged by a mad bitch over here. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
So it's a whole lot of throwing rocks and hiding hands. I'm in a different lane. I didn't come up here to infringe. I don't do that. I just wanted to ask that question regarding, it seemed like reaching out with, to give both sides of the story to everybody. Everybody. It seemed like it's one-sided against Claudiva. And for me that seemed biased. But the structure. Like, structure, you got somebody new over here on your channel, and it's a whole lot of carrying on and feather dropping in the chat. And I said it. Go over to your channel and carry on. Go over to your shit and carry on. That's all.
Hey, Amina, right. Y'all tighten that shit up. Y'all got any type of issues in the chat, y'all take that shit, like Amina said, to y'all motherfucking platforms. Don't come up here with your negative Nancy shit.
Nah, I'm just saying, as somebody that is over here, just as somebody as a subscriber. That's it. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm trying to hear, and it's all this shit carried on the chat. And I was in the chat, you know what I'm saying, suggesting that take that shit over to your fucking channels, yo. That's all.
Okay.
All right. Good night. Good night to Miss VS.
Good night.
And Gotti. All right. Bye. Peace.
Yeah. Hold on, VS. Hold on, real quick, VS. I'll be right.
Okay.
Man, hey VS.
Yep.
Let me see who this is in the back. Now, hold on. Y'all dudes coming up in the back. I'm putting my banner up. Make sure nobody porn bombing. I'm gonna see who the hell y'all niggas is. Classic Lights, what's up? Roy, what's up?
What's happening, player? I ain't gonna palm bomb me. I ain't know none of that.
With it,
that
bro?
nasty ass shit.
What y'all niggas talking about, man?
Hey, Gotti, you don't remember me?
Yo, what's up, Bulletz Gotti, man?
What's good? What's good? Where I know you from, Classic Lights?
Yo, bro.
I saved you on the show. They was about to get rid of your ass, but you had a point to prove, and I convinced them to keep you around.
What show was this?
Hey, well, apparently you don't remember. It don't matter. I'm just happy to be here. I see you got the evil one up on deck. No disrespect to the...
Okay, so Gotti, Classic Lights is somebody who I let co-host on my show. They said something really nasty to one of my guests, and I had to block them. I know exactly who that person is. I gave them opportunity to come on the platform.
Can I explain too?
We had a lot of people up there, and he disrespected a female. And I'm like, come on now, this was a platform we were talking about men, black men and black women and country stuff or whatever, it just wasn't cool. And I did it respectfully. I did not disrespect this person, but now I'm evil.
I'm not disrespecting you.
You just called me evil.
Well, my bad. I'm just saying your behaviors are. Hey, Gotti, I'm saying this.
Why you was on my platform then?
Because
if I'm evil,
hey, brother. Listen, Classic Lights, I'll fuck with you. You sound like a good dude. You come back later on my next show. We not doing this. All right. Let me say this right now. I got a guest, and Roy, shout out to you too. I fucks with you, bro, but you have to come back later too. Now with the whole thing, a jokey that says she has a problem. You can hit the link because this is for a jokey to hit the link. We want her to hit the link. If she's so much triggered and nobody got a block, I don't have a block. She's not blocked or banned. She can hit the link and come up here because I want to understand what was all the disrespect in the chat towards the queen up here. We gonna respect the queen up here. Okay, so I want to know. No, Randy SoCal, you can't come up here.
I just lied. I gave that person an opportunity to co-host on my show. I think we had about 1,500 people on live chat or whatever. Everything was going so good, and then just out the blue, just said something just left field. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, okay, we're gonna have to go ahead and let you go. That was it. I didn't cuss him out. I ain't go off on him, anything like that. And now it's just so weird.
I mean, listen, I don't know what. Yo, VS, people weird.
It's crazy.
Hey, listen. That's what I'm saying. People need to stop that bullshit. Stop that bullshit. Now, I'm gonna say this one more time. Queen of Jokey. The link is in the chat. Going once, going twice. I'm gonna pin the link. You got an issue with VS? Come up here. Hit the link. Other than that, it's up to VS what else she want to do.
I mean, this Classic Lights person, the person I'm lying, do you want to give him an opportunity to speak about what I lied about? Or you not interested?
He could come up. He could come up. But I really want to hear what Queen of Jokey got to say, but he could come up.
They're in the chat saying she's not going to come. I mean,
if she don't want to come, that's on her. Now, Classic Lights, you want to come up, you can come up, bro. But other than that, if you ain't got nothing to say either, bro, no hard feelings, bro. No hard feelings. Yo, so tell me, what is the beef about? Go, yes. What's the beef?
With who? With a joker?
No,
I don't even know the lady.
Oh,
I have no idea who she is.
Oh, hold on. Oh, hey, opinionated. How you doing, Queen?
Hey, Gotti. How you doing?
How you doing? How you doing? Hey, VS, this is my moderator right here, opinionated. She's a good sister. I want you to work. I want you to work with her. Hey, opinionated. I need you to work. I need you to work with the queen right here, VS. She good people's opinionated.
I will. I'm coming back to the. I'm almost finished with my studio. I'll be back.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. Listen. Let me tell you something, VS. She was dragged. I defended this woman. She was dragged by. You heard of Whack 100, VS?
Oh yeah, I heard of him before.
Yeah. He dragged.
That might be an honor dragging though.
Yeah. Whack 100 dragged this woman. She's married and she was in the military.
Okay,
and
so
yeah. So you understand. So he was basically, disrespecting her. And she suffers PTSD, from being in the military and all that. And I like I told you earlier, I don't like when men drag women. VS, I don't like that shit. I call them out. I don't like that shit when men are dragging women that are good women. And he dragged her and was talking sexual to her. And she talking all type of sexual to men on there. And she asked them nicely, "I'm married, sir. I'm not doing that. I just came here to have a good conversation." And they took it overboard. So I basically had to drag them for that, and I don't care, I don't care they banned me off that. Whack 100 got me banned off of Clubhouse.
How can he get you banned?
Literally, they told the people at Clubhouse, he told the people at Clubhouse, if they hear my voice, that's him, and y'all know what to do. What? And if they hear my voice, I get clipped. Straight up, my account get terminated. I can't come back on Clubhouse. My account got terminated and all that. So
wow.
That was my 9th account that got terminated. So it's cool.
I still have all your plugs there, but one key point that he's missing, and I think a lot of people miss with that, is it was a total of 18 women he violated and verbally violated, but it was a total of 8 women that he called, and he called me. I thought we was talking business, right? And he just started jacking his dick off.
Who?
Whack 100.
What? Oh yeah. Wow.
Yeah. And I still got the video.
That's crazy.
I got the videos of the other women talking about it. But it's a total of 8 of us he did that to.
Wow. So he's just trolling y'all then.
For Gotti, so Gotti could.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna put it out there and let the people see it. I might put it on my Patreon, and I'm gonna let the people see like what this dude, what type of creep Whack 100 is. Anybody that do that to women, is out of pocket. You out of pocket and out of range. If these women is telling you that they don't want no relations with you, and you jacking your dick off and you harassing these women, and they telling you we don't want nothing with you, and you still want to be involved, you got to go. You got to go. We can't have that. This is why I told VS, I don't like that. ZX is violating. I'm a stand. I believe in standing up for women that's being violated. If they being violated by men, and men of a certain age, you are men of a certain age that's violating these women. You are men in your 50s and 40s violating women that are mothers and grandmothers. You are violating mothers and grandmothers. I'm not having that. I'm not having that. Not at all. That shit not flying over here. You will get called out if you do weird shit like that. You's a weird nigga, and you's a clout, like I said earlier. VS homo thugs. This is the homo thugs. Any man that beef with women is a homo thug. I stand on that. They tough because they want to be tough and dominate women. They don't dominate men. They raise their voice at women because that's who they tough with. They hate women. These men don't even love their own mama. You ask these men, how is their relationship with their mama? They don't have a good relationship with their mother.
Mm-hmm.
They call their mother bitches and hoes and all type of shit. They don't love their mama. They don't kiss their mama. If it's up to them, they put their mom in the nursing home. These is cowardly men. So anytime you got cowardly men on here that want to act macho and want to act alpha with men and want to act like they doing something with men, and then when men call them out, they want to run. But when they get on a panel with women, they want to talk all crazy. I'll shoot you. I'll smack you. Come on. Y'all cowards. And I keep it real. You know, but VS, I enjoyed you. I really enjoyed you. You know, I enjoyed you. I enjoy you coming up here. I really appreciated you having a conversation. We had a good dialogue.
Thank you.
You know, it was beautiful. You
and
said
I'm glad
a lot.
I came because they was trying to deter me from cut. If you look at that community wall, baby, they was bad. I mean, they just. I'm like, oh my God. You know.
Yeah, you know, but you see, I respect that you didn't listen to the opinions of the people, and you came and I made this a safe space for you.
Yeah, and it's something you said. You said I don't like people to tell me what to do, and I don't like people to tell me what to do either. So the more you tell me to get away from something, I'm finna go check it out.
Yep. And I made this a safe space for you.
You did.
And I tell people all the time, I make it a safe space for women to come here and tell their story. You're not allowing dudes to come up here and drag no women. None of that. Not even women. If you women come up here and disrespect, you getting kicked out too. We're not allowing that. We're some neutral grounds over here. We're not attacking people like we in high school. Somebody come on a panel and then next thing you know, somebody come out of nowhere and ambush a person. Bitch, you not knowing that this person coming in here to ambush you. We're not having that. We grown adults. We having grown adult conversation. And I'm glad I made a safe space with VS because I kept my word. My word is bond. My word is bond, and I stand on my word. If I say I'm gonna do something, I mean what I said, and I told her I'm gonna make sure this is a safe space for you. Cause she was I'm not gonna lie, she was skeptic.
Yeah.
She was like, I don't know. I don't trust it. You know, I go on people panels and they be trapping me. And I said, no, I'm not gonna do that to you. I'm gonna make sure it's fair, impartial, and not biased. We're gonna make sure that you get get to speak.
And in return, hopefully, we could do a live together. Not per se an interview thing, because that's what they want to try to drag an interview. I don't want to do that because I think more than enough people know of you or whatever. I think it'd be a live where we could come together and talk shit. You know what I'm saying? Have fun.
Yeah, I'm good with that. Listen, I'm good with that. Listen, my home is your home. Just the vice versa. Your home is my home. So I'm all for working with you. I'm all supporting you. I'm definitely going to support your platform, VS. And I want my subscribers to make sure we get her back where she need to be. You know, get her 20,000 subs. We're going to make sure she get those subs because I'm all about helping. And I'm going to help her.
I don't hear that too often. I appreciate that.
I'm all about helping, and we're going to make sure she get her subs up. So she had 5,000 now. Let's get her to 10,000.
Thank you.
Let's get her to 10,000. We're going to support VS because I'm a real one. They don't make stand-up men. These are not stand-up men. I was raised by men. That's the difference between me and you dudes. You was raised by women. That's why you have the way you act is feminine. You wasn't raised by strong men, so you don't have strong men personality or characteristics.
That could be a good topic for us to talk about too.
That's
a good one.
Yeah, it could.
That's a great topic.
Yep.
Hey, Bullets, I put something in the chat. Can you see if you can play it?
Oh, okay. Hold on. Oh, yeah. I see it now. I see it. Yeah, I see it. It's loading right now. I see it though. Oh yes. I'm gonna download it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna play this on my other live opinionated. I got you. I'm gonna set it up. That's yeah.
That's some
That
very
I'm
good
a
ammo
definitely.
for you. That's
Thank you.
ammo for you, right?
Thank you, opinionated. I appreciate you too. And VS, I appreciate you. I appreciate what you do. Like I said, you got me as a friend. You hear me? And I'm gonna support you. I don't care what nobody say about you. I got you. Hear me? I got you. And I'm gonna make sure nobody attacks you up here. Or nobody attacks you on YouTube. Because if you mess with her, you messing with me. I'm letting it be known.
All right, you better tell him.
So tread lightly. When you talking VS, because I'm here to let you know that it's not going down like that. You're not going to target her. You're not going to come out here and beef with her. None of that's going down.
Well, definitely, I would like to have a talk, like you said, about dealing with men being men, or or what we think men, how men should be raised or treat women, whatever. And then about therapy too, because you're a black man. You say you've been to therapy. You're not embarrassed about it. I'm telling you, I've been to therapy. It was forced on me, but it actually worked out. And I think that's something good we could talk about as well, because those are not topics people really want to talk about. I think that'd be a good one.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, but I thank you, VS. I want to keep you long.
Okay, I appreciate you. Thank you. And I got your info. I'm gonna hit you up behind the scenes, and definitely I would love to do a live with you on my platform to introduce you to some of my people, and then kind of maybe let them see you in a different light, because what I'm seeing and what I'm getting now is two different things. You know what I mean? What I'm hearing and what I'm seeing. So I don't know. Like, I don't know if this past stuff they talk about or current. But you don't live there in the past no more. Like, we trying to talk about let's talk about the now, He's
a really good guy. You normally hear the negativity coming from men. But when
you should see my community wall. I mean, that was really deterring me. Like, I'm just like, okay, all right. Thank you for the information. I didn't want to, but I ain't think it was gonna be like that,
Yeah, Bulletz is a good guy. Very good guy.
I thank y'all, ladies. I thank y'all. And I'm very appreciative of the women that support my platform. I'm very appreciative of the women that I come in contact, because people come on here and try to attack good women that don't want drama, good women that want peace, good women that don't want to argue, good women that just want to have a good conversation, good faith conversation. And when you have men and women mad at a woman that is happy, that has self-love for herself, and you got to come up here and you got to drag her just to make yourself feel good, you a weak individual. You are a weak, insecure person. So any weak, insecure person that want to kill somebody's joy and happiness, shame on you. You a fucked up individual, and you don't need a support base. You don't need none of that. You was foul. And I just want to let you. I thank you too. So salute to you, VS, and you have a good one. You hear me? And
I already subscribe. I hit the subscribe button. I'm following you.
Oh, thank you, VS. Thank you. And type in the chat. I'll make sure I'll rinse you up, VS.
Okay, I'll do that. Thank you, sir.
All right, no problem, VS. Hey, opinionated, how you doing though?
I'm well, Bulletz. I've noticed your channel in and out. I've been trying to get back into swing of things, but I'm coming back to you too.
Okay. Listen. I'm waiting for you to come back up here, opinionated, and let me know, and
we're gonna come and co-host with you some days whenever you want to.
Yeah, let's do it, opinionated. Let's co-host, and have good conversation. One thing I like about you, opinionated, and I tell people, she's a loyal moderator. Opinionated helped me out on Clubhouse. And I'm gonna tell all y'all something. People was going against opinionated on Clubhouse. They was like, yo, we don't like her. I'm like, no, opinionated is loyal. This woman support me. She support my brand. I will not turn against this woman. This woman has always defended me, you know, and I'm not going to allow dudes and women to have all type of animosity. I'm not going for that. And I shut a lot of people down. I tell opinionated all the time, you can open up my club. If I'm not there, open up my club. Open up the house, you know, because I already know that you're going to make sure the shit is still running. People know that I'm live. People know I'm doing my channel, so people come support. Because one thing, it's all about your base. It's all about the loyalty and your team. If your team not strong, then you not strong. It's all about your team. And over here in the Bulletz Gotti sector, in the Bulletz Gotti show, the Gotti gang is strong because it's about loyalty over here. We don't beef. We don't beef. I don't tear down my moderators. Yeah, I get mad with some of my moderators because they do shit that I don't like. And I call them out. But other than that, we cool as a fan. You know, so opinionated, I appreciate you. I appreciate you coming up here. I thank you.
Yeah, I just came in to say hello.
Yeah, I thank you for coming through. And opinionated, we got to do a live. I'm gonna hit you up. Opinionated. I'm gonna text you, and we're gonna definitely do a live stream. You hear me?
I'm almost finished with my studio. If you could give me till Friday and give me an assignment on who you want to talk about, so I can do some research, we could do it.
Okay.
I'm gonna come up here and not know who we talking about or do my research.
Okay, no problem, opinionated. I'm with you on that. I'm gonna definitely let you know. I got you.
All right.
All right.
Well, good one. Let me know when you do that live stream about that chat. I mean, I
got you.
That I sent to you.
I got you, opinionated.
All righty. Bye, Bulletz. Have a good day.
Okay, thank you. So I just want to say this because I'm about to come back in 10 minutes because I'm about to do another live. Okay, we got 248 people in here. I'm about to come back and do another live stream around 8:30, probably 8:40. But I want to say this, right? Closing. All these people that got all this negative shit to say, the negative Nancy's that got negative shit to say about me, right? Understand this. Enjoy your life. Love your family. Love your situation. Don't always come on here and try to tear the next man down because you don't like him, or you don't like me, or you don't like this person. Sometimes motivate and stop trying to throw shade. A lot of that shit fucks you up in the game. Throwing shade and throwing hate and throwing salt and being a narcissistic, arrogant, pessimist, it makes you look ugly. Sometimes you don't have to like a person, but don't always be shady and throw salt at a person. Let's be honest. So, with that being said, I enjoy y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'll be back probably 8:40 or 9. I'll be back live for the haters that got something to say. I will address that. But other than that, be blessed. Love life. Enjoy your night. And like I said, I will be back live. And I will be addressing the cowardly individuals that was running my name through the mud. I'm not going to tear you down on this live because this was a great live. I got you cowardly individuals on part 2. Stay blessed. Love life.